live, like, and then also they'll come like an hour later. Most people don't come for like a half an hour.
Yeah,
We,
well,
well
here
that's
we
usually how it
are.
goes.
Here we are live again.
All right.
Um,
Lockheed Martin.
what about Lockheed Martin? What
Now
are they
there's something
doing?
called Space News. Northrop Grumman selected to build DoD's Internet in Space constellation. It's kind of cool, actually. I'll put the link in the private chat. It was on
Okay.
that channel. I got it from that channel. But it looks kind of interesting. The picture is cool. I'll just post links in the private chat.
Oh, okay.
Find anything good.
Well, I'll share that.
That girl?
I'll share the girl.
Yeah,
Thing
that
on
was
there.
cool. That was really cool. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Welcome everybody to
Yeah, welcome
the Scotty
everyone.
Show TI Open Chat Night. Do. We skipped the do.
And I'll share the Chrome tab.
You can wait till later so people show up.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that.
We'll sit here
I'll
and
do it
bullshit
later.
for now. Wait till somebody
Put that
shows
in
up to
there.
see it. Okay, we got somebody else in here.
Yeah.
Let's see if Sassy shows up. SSG.
But yeah, I'm gonna share that. I'm gonna share that little video of this girl
Here's Tanya. Hey,
trying
Tanya.
to punch a soldier.
Tanya beat Sassy.
Here we go. We're gonna look at this.
You played a couple times. Play later too.
Yeah. Is it playing?
No sound.
Oh,
You have to click the sound tab in the left bottom corner. There you go.
What to do? What to do? What to do?
yeah, she tried to punch him.
Yeah.
What to do?
Because when she grows up, she'll be a tough wife.
What to do?
I can't understand anything they're saying, but she sounds pissed off.
She sounds pissed.
What to do? What to do?
What do you want? What are you going to do or something? I think she said, what are you going to do is what it sounds like to me if I had to guess. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Come on. What are you going to do? She should have punched him. Come on.
She tried to punch him. He needed a punch. Pissed off.
She's really pissed. She's totally pissed. Tanya says, underlock the door. What do you mean, Tanya, by unlock the door? Is that what she's saying? Unlock the door? Underlock the door? Maybe Tanya knows what she's saying. She said underlock the door. Doesn't make any sense. Well. Trevor's here says, hey, Scott, Tanya, Will, I love this video. Indigo Child. We are fearless.
Yeah,
she was really a boy. She was a
tough cookie. To him. She's like,
she's going to be a tough cookie when she gets older.
She's like, screw you, motherfuckers. Get out of here. We don't need you here. Go back to Russia, motherfucker. Right?
Yeah.
But, what's that other video you linked?
Oh, it was about the space news. It was just no video. It was just a story about the agency awarded 3 contracts, $700 million to Lockheed Martin.
Huh?
Russian soldier who got captured apologizing?
No. My wife just said a Russian soldier that got captured was apologizing.
Wow. Apologizing because he got sent over there to be an idiot for Putin. I guess they're putting millions of satellites up. There's if you add all the money up, it's over. We got 700 million, 382 million, and 692 million. All 3 of those.
ketchup, mustard.
It's over $1 billion in satellites they're adding to, they call it the Defense DoD Internet in-space constellation. Yeah, I put the link to it if you want to check it out. They're going to do 126 space vehicles.
Hmm.
Wow. I mean, we're just getting more high tech and more high tech. We're going to like out tech ourselves.
Hi, Tanya. Under, lock the door. Hi, Trevor.
Yeah, we have no set topics tonight. We just came here to
No,
bullshit.
we just came in here to talk.
I mean, this is totally unscripted as it gets. We have no idea to talk about anything.
We don't really have any material tonight.
Yeah, all I found was that girl that's pissed off.
Can't blame her. Can't blame them for being pissed off, right? I mean, here you got this,
Yeah, some girl got ran
for
over.
lack of a better word, evil dictator from a bigger country. Hi, Tanya. But, you know, to come, you know, to
Here's a good video for you, Scott. I'll put it in. It's an Instagram video, but it's all about targeting some girl. It's got a statement. I'll put it in the private chat.
not a copyright, is it?
No, it's on Facebook or Instagram. You won't get copyrighted.
Okay.
It's clean. It's like a post, like a Facebook post type thing, but it's Instagram.
Hold on. We'll share that. We'll share that
It's
shit.
2 minutes and 34 seconds, and it's not going to be a copyright. You'll be fine. She's talking about targeting individuals across the world or something. I just caught a second of it.
Here it comes.
Report of all the innocent people they are detaining at the Capitol and all the innocent people they are targeting all over our country and the world. Adam Schiff is a political criminal, and he has to be held accountable for all these lives that they are destroying. They are destroying our country. They are weaponizing and federalizing everything against the American people. And they are using our intelligence apparatus and our homeland security apparatus to do it. We, the people, have to stand up against this. This is beyond party lines, and this impacts everybody in the country. After 9/11, they incorporated
Damn
the
right,
fusion
whatever your name
centers
is.
and the DHS enterprise with 22 federal agencies and ran our entire country's infrastructure through it. They have federalized and weaponized everything against the American people. We have to stand up to this before we are next. I am one of those people they have targeted, and there's millions of others on the no-fly list who are also targeted by our corrupt federal criminal intelligence agencies. We, as the people, have to learn to stand up to these people and not be afraid before they come after all of us. They are turning parents into domestic terrorists. Children are being targeted. Your families are being targeted. We have to stand up as a nation against this apparatus and fight for our freedoms before we are next. We Americans have to be free. We have to free America. We have to free the world, and this is how we have to do it. They have streamlined these capabilities throughout every country in the world and federalized it and weaponized it against America. We are under siege by this Frankenstein through globalists, through communists, and every other person that wants to destroy freedom, civil liberties, and our right to happiness. So people, we need to stand up against this because there's millions of innocent people's lives at stake, including yours, your families, and your children.
I found it, Tanya's. I put it in the private chat. She wants you to play this
Okay.
video. It looks good. It's clean. You can play it. It's independent.
Rest in peace, Adrena Hart, and True Patriot. So she's dead now. That's not good.
Nope.
Right?
Rest in peace. Yep. That's what it said in the post before I clicked it. That was her final message.
That's not good.
She didn't make it. She was young too. I'm a lot older.
That's some messed up shit. Now let's see
Yeah.
what else. See what else.
Yeah,
we
this
got.
is the Climate Viewer. Some channel has got a
Okay.
deal on the Havana syndrome, pulsed radio frequency. Tanya wanted you to play this. This start viewed 71 minutes ago, so it'd be a good one to play.
Okay. Well, let's.
The stream is over, so you can play it.
This is targeted individuals and Havana syndrome by pulsed radio frequency, and this is on Climate Viewers channel. Just so you know.
It was streamed
So he
71
gets a
minutes ago.
shout
Brand
out
new.
in case,
Yeah, it was
in case
brand new.
they're, so that they.
Get the
don't-
credit.
Yeah, I got to give them credit. This is from Climate Viewers channel on YouTube. I'm gonna share it. Hopefully they don't give me
Yeah, he
a
won't bother you.
copyright.
I don't think he will.
Hopefully, they won't give me too much
I said
trouble for
if you had
sharing their
20,000
video.
subs, he might. He's not going to get you.
Okay, so here it goes. We're gonna hear what he has to say.
Yeah,
Let's
I
turn
haven't
the
seen it,
volume
so.
up. And there the guy is. And here we go. Everybody ready?
Just put his volume. There you go.
Targeted individuals, Havana syndrome, pulse radio frequency.
Targeted individuals, Havana syndrome, pulse radio frequency.
Hi,
signal
Ti
emitter.
Strike Back. How you doing?
Welcome, Climate Viewers. This is Jim Lee, aka Resonated, from Climate Viewer News at climateviewer.com.
You're
And
welcome,
guess
Tanya.
what? Not only is my mic working this time, the powers that be, the intelligentsia, the PhD holding experts have come to the conclusion that Havana syndrome is caused by, wait for it, microwave signals, radio frequency signals. Interestingly enough, I came to that conclusion in May of 2021 in my video, Directed Energy Attacks, Havana Syndrome, and Targeted Individuals. Now, this should be obvious to just about anybody, and I covered this in another video as a follow-up in September of last year, and it was called People Cookers, Havana
People
Syndrome
Cookers,
Spreading,
Yeah.
as
People
this
Cookers.
became
Using
more
your body to
widely
get that
known
out.
in the mainstream media news.
People
And the only reason we're even talking about this is because it has made it to the mainstream media news, because so many targeted individuals from the government in embassies around the world are experiencing anomalous health incidents, as they are calling them. And they can't quite explain why. But would you believe that people have been microwaving embassies since the 1940s?
Stay strong, Trevor.
And could this be linked to why we have such a crazy problem with Havana syndrome, named after Havana, Cuba, where the Cuban embassy was attacked by what they said was probably crickets or all of this? Oh, it was probably anything. Maybe they were hearing industrial machines, all of that. Implausible, undeniable that it's either infrasonic, ultrasonic. Ultrasonic's not very effective at
ELF.
passing through stone. Must be radio frequency.
Extreme
That was the
low
conclusion I
frequencies.
came to in May last year. Stuck to my guns in September, and lo and behold, now all of the experts have come to the conclusion it must be microwaves. We're going to get into the history of this and what I think is the most likely cause. And yes, it has to do with spying. It's either, let me know in the comments, do you think that Havana syndrome and microwaving people has to do with spying or intentionally trying to injure the individuals in the embassies? Have you yourself experienced microwave effects? Do you believe that you are a targeted individual? Please tell me your story. We're going to get into all of that and more in just a moment. If you're watching this anywhere else other than my YouTube channel, because it's free of charge and it's open source, you can download this video. You have my permission to do whatever you want to with it. Because,
there we go. We got permission. All right.
Knowing is
Thank
half
you,
the
sir,
battle.
Climate Viewer.
Please come over to YouTube and type in Climate Viewer, all one word, and hit that subscribe button. Very close to 26,000 subs, despite being shadow banned for over half a decade.
I'll sub right now.
They just can't stop us from creeping on up.
And
if you'd like to support my work or connect with me on any of the social medias or check out my videos on Odyssey, Rumble, BitChute, hit me up on Getter or Facebook, Twitter, whatever your thing is. Go into my Discord chat, buy some merch from Spring, become a monthly donor on Patreon. The lowest category is only $2 a month. Everybody can afford $2 a month. If everybody who watched my last video gave $2 a month, I'd be making $6,000 a month, and you would not believe how good this show would be.
That's what I would say.
So please consider doing that, or if you want to just give a one-time donation on PayPal, that'd be great. But let's get to the details right away, because this should come as no shocker to anybody here who's been following this story. Pulsed electromagnetic energy.
Horrible, Trevor.
I clicked it. Pulsed electromagnetic energy, the most likely cause of legitimate Havana syndrome, expert panel concludes. Do we really need a panel of experts on this? I've explained this in great detail, an hour each time, I believe. Let's see, 53 minutes.
Well, we need a
plus
panel of
34
experts.
minutes. They literally could have just sat down, played the two damn
quit
videos, and
pretending like
went,
it
yep,
doesn't
that's it.
exist.
Okay,
That's
now
what we
how do
need.
we work on this? Because I'm more of a pragmatic person that wants solutions. I don't want to hear all the bitching and moaning. And that's, like geoengineering, weather modification. I've got the Environmental Modification Accountability Act. Why bitch and moan about a thing if you're not going to do something about it? Have a plan to deal with it. So that's what I'd like to get past this. What's causing it, and get to the part where they're actually throwing oscilloscopes up and radio frequency monitoring stuff up to protect our staff, let alone the individuals out there who are activists like myself, especially electro hypersensitive activists like myself. I don't even like Wi-Fi in my house. I drive my family crazy turning the Wi-Fi off. My wife uses it for 5 seconds, and I'm like, "Did you turn that off?" I'll go turn it off.
I hate the Wi-Fi.
I don't mind. I'll turn it off. Okay.
I have it on, but
So I can only imagine being hit with extremely high-powered microwave beams on a daily basis while trying to work in a foreign country, let alone the fact that I've heard thousands, and I do mean thousands, of personal tales via email or other type of messaging from individuals who believe they're targeted, who have health effects, and there's nothing they can do. We really need to get to the point where, personal protective gear is not just a face mask. We have some way of being able to tell when you're being lit up with a freaking microwave beam. That being said, a panel of government and outside experts assembled by U.S. intelligence agencies to solve Havana syndrome mystery has determined that directed pulse radio frequency energy appears to be the most plausible mechanism in explaining these cases, according to an unclassified version of their findings released Wednesday. The CIA concluded last month that the most of the disorienting and sometimes debilitating health issues reported by U.S. spies and diplomats over the past 5 years were not part of a sustained attack by a foreign power. But the agency did say about 24 cases could not be explained by undiagnosed medical conditions, stress, or other natural causes, and those genuine and compelling cases formed the basis of the new findings. And what were those symptoms? The panel was given access to classified information and met with people afflicted with the 4 core symptoms: sound pressure or pressure in the ears, often called tinnitus, simultaneous vertigo, loss of balance, and earaches. Quote, a strong sense of locality and directionality to the symptoms, and no known medical or environmental explanation. pulsed electromagnetic energy, particularly in the radio frequency range, plausibly explains the core characteristics of Havana syndrome, the panel wrote. And the National Academy of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine reached a similar conclusion in 2020 that directed pulse radio frequency energy appears to be the most plausible mechanism in explaining these cases. And of course, I've covered that, in the previous two videos. So this is the report, as you can see here, and it's called Complementary Efforts on Anomalous Health Events. And this is dated February 2nd, 2022. And you'll see, all of their expert findings down here. Examples of panel member expertise on acoustic, biologic, environmental, ionizing radiation, medical, psychiatric, psychological, radio frequency. Well, the radio frequency dude clearly won this argument. That's why my nickname's resonated, because as a child working in a car stereo installation and security place, I realized two things: that subwoofers could not only vibrate your inner ear to the point of nausea, and we've made people throw up, these sound offs, but that with the car security systems, we actually had something called a pain generator, which was a piezoelectric tweeter that hit about 160 decibels. And this sucker could literally make it feel like you had needles going into every orifice of your body, all your skin, everything simultaneously. Most painful sound you ever heard. Because when things resonate and they hit that resonant frequency with your body, you start to destroy tissue, you can destroy the mind, and you can kill a person with the right frequency.
I don't know what this guy's name is. I probably know him.
Back to the story. So anyway, this was their summary, which, I've already read to you in the thing. And, I started thinking to myself, well, what could be a possible secondary explanation to this? I mean, other than they're just cooking people, they're just, if it's not people cookers, and they're not just intentionally trying to, because you can do that very fast. I mean, if you wanted to just microwave a person to death, there are ways to do that. And these people are experiencing these effects over a long time. So I had to say, well, let me think and outside the box, what else could it be? And then I remembered talking about tempest attacks. And some of you may know, I've been a hacker since I was 11 years old. I've always been into cybersecurity, and this set off this train of thought. And then I heard about this thing. And by thing, I mean the thing. How many people have heard of the thing? Raise your hand in chat if you've ever heard of this thing, the thing. The thing is a resonant, a passive cavity resonator. And I told you my nickname's Resonated. So this is just, this already has my attention because of the name. But the passive cavity resonator was invented by Lev Theremin, famous musician, scientist who invented the theremin. For those who don't know what a theremin is and never heard one,
Never heard of it.
why is that not playing?
What's a theremin?
Yeah, theremin is it's a radio wave instrument
Played
that
by
you
a
run your
tuning
hands
fork
through.
and the hand over this
Wow.
pitch modulation volume. Pretty crazy. Very interesting instrument, the theremin.
Theremin.
But anyway, this gentleman invented
There's a lake if
the
anybody wants to
thing,
come in and join the panel.
also known as the Great Seal Bug. And what's so interesting about this is that the thing, the resonant cavity microphone, or the passive cavity.
Okay, speak. I'm pausing for a second.
Yeah.
You're talking about a microwave gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to make one.
You can make one.
I got all the stuff here to do,
and-
build it.
All you have to do is have a
You can take an old microwave apart, right?
Take an old microwave
Yeah,
apart and build your own.
So be
Now,
careful.
The thing about it is you have to build the canopy and the focusing.
The focusing beam, like the
Yeah, but it's not going to be like you think. It's not going to get more than 6 meters.
right.
It's not going to go a couple meters. Which
I've
is gonna
seen
be
one
like
that
6 or 8
goes
feet.
like 100 feet. Is like a huge fucking big box. It's a big one.
Yeah,
Like we have to
well,
put in a van or something. Huge.
it just depended on how many transformers.
The
you put
portable,
on it.
the portable one would have to be something close, like somebody on the other wall.
But
next to you.
the thing about that is it's not going to really have the effects you want, where it's not going to do much but turn your neighbors, if you're within range of it, turn your neighbor's electricity off or whatever. But
It'd be cool to make it and do it live and actually demonstrate how it works.
but you can make an X-ray laser beam weapon that, if you pointed it at your neighbors, give them nut cancer.
Right. We want something they get hurt right away with, not 20 years from now.
Well, a microwave weapon isn't going to do that.
Yeah, we need some type of weapon that's going to actually get them right away.
Well, what you want is something that will destroy their electronics.
EMP device. There you go.
You don't really want to hurt the individual, because then you're liable for you're no better than the people doing the shit to you.
Well, I did the jammer thing before. They got mad
So
at that.
what
They got mad at me.
what you want to do is destroy their equipment.
Right. Just fry the chips. Fry the chips.
But yeah, we'll talk about that at another time. Here, let's finish this video.
All right.
Resonator had no power. It was just a microphone and a freaking rod.
Yeah.
But it didn't need
hot dog
power
butters? Was that a good
because
hot
that
dog?
microphone
good hot dog?
was powered from across the
Is that
street.
good hot dog?
That a signal emitter could shoot electricity at
Was
the
that good hot
thing,
dog?
and that steel arm would capture that frequency, that energy, and then retransmit it and the sound that it captured to a third party. So the question I'm kind of digging at here is, what's the likelihood that the thing, which you can see here, it was given to him by some Russian Boy Scouts, and
Hi, Angelo.
basically this ambassador carried it into his office, and the thing was mounted in the back of it for over 7 years. It was there recording everything he was saying and doing, and nobody knew about it. It is now in the NSA Hall of Fame, and there's a picture of it right there. Blow that up a little bigger, and as you can see, it's just basically a little resonant cavity with a long antenna on it, and that antenna captures electricity and then retransmits the sound. So is it likely that in today's modern world that this is still going on? Because this was August 4th, 1945. In 1945, the Russians were microwaving embassies to light up the thing, a passive resonant cavity microphone, and give it energy so that it could capture a signal and then send it back with the audio. In the 1980s, the same thing happened, where microwave signals were found in the U.S. Embassy in Moscow. It was called the Moscow signal. In Cuba,
The Putin signal.
Havana, Cuba,
Putin.
it is likely the same thing. This is, those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. So it's my strong belief that what will come in the future, because my past, predictions have come true all the time. I I believe that what most likely is going on in these embassies, because embassies are the highest value targets to spies, that listening devices are being lit up by external radio frequency, and the people are just in the way. More on that.
Yeah, Harry says
So
5,000.
you can come over to
I think he's got
this
6,000.
is at cryptomuseum.com, and you can read the whole history of the thing 1945, and it's fascinating to me because you think all the way back in 1945 that they were able to do this. Can you only imagine what's possible today? How much more powerful and focused these microwave and these radio frequency beams could be? How much smaller the antennas would need to be? You know, then we're considering the fact that they may be remotely powering video cameras. More on that. So when you go through this, and I was, I always like to hit up Wikipedia, even though it's completely full of crap and completely controlled. Every now and then you just run across something interesting. And when I was looking at the page on the thing, it brought up something that I had long since forgotten, because everybody forgets about Snowden. I mean, it's not like we even think about Snowden.
Everybody forgets about what
At
Snowden
least
says.
90% of the
That's
people
why I keep
out
talking
there,
about it.
have never even heard of it. And if they did hear about it, they don't care.
Edward
But I saw down here at the bottom, Rage Master, radar-powered video cable tap and retransmitter. Shit, that sounds interesting. See image above, right? Which will show you that. I guess we'll show you that first. Right here is a video cable for your computer. A video cable for your computer that a concealed $30 device that taps the video signal from a target's computer VGA signal output so the NSA can see what's on the targeted desktop monitor. It's powered by a remote radar. It's powered
HDMI.
by a remote radar and responds by modulating VGA red signal, which is also sent out of most DVI ports into the RF signal it re-radiates. Same thing, different type of device.
HDMI, they get everything to that.
So they shoot a radar at a $30 device they stuck inside of the cable on the back of your monitor that connects to your computer, and then that device then rebroadcasts your video signal to a third-party source where they can see everything you've been watching, everything you're doing.
They're watching us right now.
That's not all.
That's why we do it live.
That's not all.
That's not even a good start.
So this comes from
That's
Not
old.
even
Our
close to all.
best friends at
No,
the
that's
Office of
old.
Tailored Access
Old news.
Operations.
That's old.
Known as the Computer Network Operations Structure as S32, a cyber
That's
warfare intelligence
1980s,
gathering unit
90s.
at the NSA. It's been active since at least 1998, possibly 1997, but was not named or structured as TAO until the last days of 2000, according to General Michael Hayden. TAO identifies, monitors, infiltrates, and gathers intelligence on computer systems being used by entities foreign to the United States.
They have every computer.
Walk with me,
tapped.
people. Now, we know for fact that that is long since past, that the NSA does not only target foreign entities, that the CIA does not only target foreign entities. They have been targeting Americans for a very long time. That's why Snowden did what he did. Mass surveillance. That the rules have all been broken. And I'm only highlighting this to highlight my local American, United States targeted individuals. If you believe the government isn't spying on you, the Durham probe just proves that, literally Hillary Clinton and company were spying on Trump while he was sitting in the president's office. What in the hell makes you think they won't spy on you?
Yeah,
the
they got me- they got
FBI,
me today.
the CIA, and the
Got me
NSA.
back.
I mean, it's right here on climateviewer.com/privacy. New World Order Technocrats and the Surveillance State. You can go and you can look and you can learn. There's only so much I can tell you about in a video. You got to do the work yourself. Go over to Climate Viewer 3D. Look for yourself. These are all the undersea cables. These are all the drones that they're flying around. These are the Department of Homeland Security fusion centers.
Well, we
These are
believe
the
you, buddy.
NSA facilities that
We
they are
ain't telling
using
you
to
that.
store everything, all the things.
You imagine the size of
I'm
the
not kidding. You
hard
can go
drive
in
they
here
got?
and you can zoom on down, and that is Bumble Hive, aka the Utah Data Center, aka the Comprehensive National Cybersecurity Initiative NSA facility, where they store every single thing you've typed since you were born on the internet.
Imagine the hard drive, Scott, how big it is.
And then some. And that's not the only facility. There are all these facilities with these red eyes all over the United States. You can just fly around and look at them. Oh, but they're not just there. Shout out to my homie over in Guam. Here you go. This is Captain Tom, right? Over in Guam. This is the NSA facility in at the Naval Computer and Telecommunications Station. They're listening to everything, but the majority of their infrastructure is right here in America. So you think spying on Americans isn't within their realm of possibility? Do you think that you're not going to get microwaved in your house if you're a high value target? Do you think that the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, and the DHS aren't spying on you? If you do, you're way off track, brother.
Well, we all know.
So the reason I bring this up is because Tailored Access Operations works like this. Jimmy decides he's going to buy himself a new gaming monitor. So he gets a 360 hertz Alienware monitor. And for that, he's going to need a new DisplayPort cable. And for some reason, my DisplayPort cable didn't come in 2 days. It took like 4 or 5, I think 6 or 7 days. For all I know, and this is the way they work, they intercept packages on delivery because they have agreements with all these companies. They modify that material before sending it on to the target. So right now, in that cable in the back of my computer could be the same thing that we just talked about with Rage Master. And that would mean that all they'd have to do at this point is put a microwave device on a telephone pole near my house and remotely listen to and watch everything I do all day, all the things. This is in the realm of possibility. So is it in the realm of possibility for people experiencing Havana syndrome? You bet your ass it is. It's very cheap to do. If the NSA is doing it, China's doing it, Russia's doing it. All the people are doing all the things. Hack all the things. It's always been the case of surveillance. Now, I was actually mentioned on export.gov because I talked about this thing called a Tempest attack. And this is another one where electromagnetic radiation coming from, let's say, my monitors, or let's say I had a webcam and the webcam was sitting up here on top of my monitor, but it wasn't even plugged in. And you think you're safe. Given what I told you about the thing, the passive cavity resonator, given that,
got IR,
and the fact that you can shoot a microwave beam from an external source to light up a device and then have it retransmit, and you combine that with the ability to do what's called a Tempest attack, or what was called back in the day Van Eck freaking with a PH. You could literally use a microwave, radio frequency microwave transmission to give enough power to that webcam that's unplugged to turn it on and view what's going on in it, and then use a Tempest attack to listen for the radio frequency, the EMR, the electromagnetic radiation, coming out of that cable, which would act as an antenna to then capture that video stream. I am not making this up. These are real things. So this is the thought process I was having. Maybe the group of experts will get together and meditate on this now that it's on freaking YouTube and everybody can see it and talk about, oh, it's on Odyssey and BitChute and Rumble. It's not going away. You can't delete it now. And plus, I got a backup. So unless you plan on coming through that door and taking it, it's going to be out there. It's already been said. Ideas now out in the universe. All of these things are possible. So this was on export.gov, and this was written by a cybersecurity partner, XA Hive. Anyway, prepared by David Mohajer. I don't know. Cybersecurity series, side channel, and Tempest
Virginia.
attacks. And he goes through what's a Tempest attack, and he scrolls all the way down here. Oh, Lord, look. J. Lee 2014 NSA Tempest attack can remotely view your computer and cell phone screen using radio waves retrieved from Climate Viewer News. Link right here. And this is the article that was cited by the cybersecurity experts and available on exports.gov in the United States. So, it's got to be pretty damn accurate if some cybersecurity defense contractors went through it and were like, well, we might as well mention that. It's a thing. It's called a Tempest attack. Using an antenna and some gadgets from your local electronics store, you can spy on your neighbor's TV.
They all spy on us.
So if you put all of these things together, the ability to do this, there's a lot here. Van Eck freaking demonstration. Guy literally going in and just showing it on state TV. It's pretty great. Well, you see, I do this and I do that and all of these things. And, I can actually then listen to the signals coming from the keyboard to the monitor, to the computer. I can listen to the monitor cable.
I can hear it at work. It's a high frequency.
It's called Van Eck freaking.
I hear it.
So having a third party
I hear it every day.
shoot microwave signals into a building, you're providing wireless electricity to devices. You're amping that up, which would create more electromagnetic radiation coming back out of those wires. Those wires are not much different from any
They
antenna.
rebooted my cell phone at work.
And then, that's what it looks like. So on the one side, you've got me face. On the one side, you've got what you see, and then here with their little antenna, it's a little grayed out, but that's a pretty good example of what they would see. And I'm sure this technology has come quite a ways since, it was first invented. But Tempest is a national security agency codename referring to technical investigations for compromising emanations from electrically operating processing equipment. Therefore, if you go and if you're like in the cybersecurity world, probably even in these embassies, they sell what's called Tempest rated monitors, Tempest rated, keyboards, boxes, all of that. They test them for any kind of ambient EMR or electromagnetic radiation coming out of them. That gives them a Tempest rating. So if it's Tempest rated, it doesn't have any radio frequency coming off of it. But what if you supplied a whole lot of radar power to that same equipment? How would it operate? How, would it re-radiate some of that information that could be captured? Trust me, spies are working on this. But Van Eck freaking Tempest attacks, that is a typical Van Eck freaking antenna setup right there. I just blew it up to where it's behind chat. But you can see it there. All the links are already in the details. Look into it. It's pretty interesting. This is using a microphone to figure out what your password is just by listening to the way you tap the keyboards. And it's pretty darn accurate. So just like we're compromising electromagnetic emanations or wired keyboards. Blah, blah. Well, that's a mouthful. But they literally got the oscilloscope going over here and a microphone and everything like that. And bruh man's up here getting ready to type some stuff in. And sure enough, they got the antenna over here, Van Eyck freaking style. And they're going to sit here. And as he goes to type on the keyboard, you'll see.
My password is, I don't know what my fucking password is.
That he'll be able to pick that up in the other room. He comes right back over here, and you can actually see everything that he typed. Keystroke 5 acquired, 6, 7. Decoding, done. Password. This is the kind of espionage that's going on. I'm willing to bet that many of the individuals who are experiencing the Savannah syndrome, and probably a lot of you targeted individuals out there, are more than likely experiencing external electromagnetic signals for the purpose of spying. Now, we could be real nefarious and say it's for literally people cooking. I mean, this has always been a thing. I don't think it's going away anytime soon, but the term people cooker, if you start to Google it, you can get into some really freaky microwave weapons that are specifically designed to induce cancer and kill people. That is always a possibility. And in particular, even with this report, they said that there was a small subset, 12 individuals out of the literally hundreds, possibly thousands, who've reported health effects. My cats. Oh, Mike doesn't even pick them up. Good. Meow on. That those 12 individuals had such severe symptoms that they could have possibly been targeted with people cookers. So let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, aside from living in a Faraday cage, as Short Bus is saying, there's not a lot you can do about it. That's the worst part. And that's why it will be exploited. And, it's got to be pretty traumatizing to, people who have, dedicated their life to protecting our country, going out and putting their life and limb in danger to go to a foreign country that is hostile, to, be an ambassador, they're secretaries there. They're just, people who really are low on the totem pole. Nobody is untargetable. I mean, anywhere the lowest person, the janitor in the ambassador's, building is in the embassy is literally going to be targeted. And that's everything from sneaking in USB keys to plug in to, here, just drop this on the desk. And it's, just another one of these, just like in 1945, passive cavity resonator. No moving devices, no mechanical anything, doesn't have any electricity, but if you supply electricity from an external source, makes a great microphone. Worked for 7 years. Nobody knew. Moscow, 1980, the Moscow signal happened. Now, Havana, Cuba, also China. So this is happening all over the place. And just recently, it was happening in Washington, D.C. So the question remains, what will these people do next? What will the powers that be do next? They've already talked about, making a fund to help with the, the health effects, to pay, people in the government who are harmed. What about all of us? What about the activists out there? What about the loudmouths? God forbid you're one of the people who organized that truck convoy up in Canada right now. You might be getting your whole damn house irradiated. Did you ever talk about Monsanto? Did you not like Roundup? The WikiLeaks cables say very specifically the NSA was hunting your ass down. Read all about it on climateviewer.com/privacy.
The buzzing
So,
noise.
what do you think is the most plausible answer? Were they
All of them,
cooking
all of
people intentionally,
All of them.
or were they firing up their spy devices using microwave
All of the above.
energy
A, B, and C.
like they've been doing since 1945?
A, B, and C. All of the above.
I think that I've said all I have to say about this, and I think that I at least opened your eyes to something new. Of course, with every targeted individual I've ever spoken with, I always try to give them the pragmatic solution before I, indulge their theories that they're targeted by the government. Because if anybody's targeted by the government, guess what? Jimbo is definitely targeted by the government, because I literally have the world's only Five Eyes NSA plus the Five Eyes spy facility map that shows all of Zuckus, the Five Eyes, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, US, and UK, their spy facilities around the world. And I was interviewed by the NSA on my beach vacation by the pool.
Wow.
After putting this map out.
Man,
Fort Huachuca and Fort Meade visited climateviewer.com so much that they hacked my website 7 times. To the point where I no longer could run WordPress anymore or anything with a database. And I literally hand code my entire freaking website now.
That's what I did to mine.
This is climateviewer.com now. No databases, all written in hand code, so that they can't get in there and screw with it.
PHP,
I literally have to go in and put in all the things.
That's what I did.
By hand.
Exactly, by hand. I did the same thing.
So if you think you're targeted, you probably don't know the half of it.
Go look at my website, cruelabula.com. It's all hand coded.
So I'm going to leave you with this. If you believe you are a targeted individual, I'm going to tell you the same thing I've told multiple people who went on to find out they were not targeted, but they were using bad practices. So let me bring up one more page. Didn't plan to do this, but like I said, I like to give people real world solutions. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to climateviewer.com/EMF.
Every motherfucker. That's what EMF stands for.
Yeah.
And on there, you will see a page called Wi-Fried. Cell phones, Wi-Fi, and EMF health effects. Because I think that people really need to understand that we are electric beings, that our nervous systems, our antennas are connected to our brain, and our brain produces hormones, and through external electricity hitting our body, all things are possible. All manifestations of sickness, from psychological to physical, are there. I'm updating Climate Viewer right now because every time I put Resonance Beings of Frequency, the documentary, up on this page, it gets deleted from YouTube, and then I have to go find a new copy of it. But I'm sure that that's out there already again. It's always getting taken down. But great documentary if you ever want to watch one. Resonance Beings of Frequency. I'll put a new copy of that up there. But the reason, why does it affect me? Because DNA is a fractal antenna in electromagnetic fields. The wide frequency range and interaction of electromagnetic frequency is the functional characteristic of a fractal antenna, and DNA appears to possess two structural characteristics of fractal antennas: electronic conduction and self-symmetry. These properties contribute to a great reactivity of DNA with EMF in the environment, and DNA damage could account for increase in cancer epidemiology, as well as variations in the rate of chemical evolution in early geological history. That we are big freaking antennas, and that if you don't know about electrosmog, if you don't know,
you hear what he's saying here, right? About an EMF and how you're the antenna. You don't need to add or take anything away. You're already the fucking antenna.
About EMF and RF exposure, and you don't take care to protect yourself Why are my ears ringing? Electrohypersensitivity disorder, as the World Health Organization wants to call it, with their international EMF project. Haven't checked up on that in years. Probably should see what their findings are. But what I'd like to say is this. If you're one of those people that leaves their cell phone on right next to your bed, if you have a Wi-Fi in your house, you leave it on all night long. If you have cordless DECT phones, I mean, I don't think anybody has cordless phones anymore, but there are people that do, I'm sure. If you have all of these things, how many Rokus do you have in your house? How many Xboxes, PlayStations? Are all of these things connected to the Wi-Fi? Because every single one of these devices, when you add them up, plus, depending on your neighborhood, how many people have turned on the Wi-Fi? I know that this doesn't happen near my house, but when I went to the beach, I literally turned on the Wi-Fi and I could see 36 Wi-Fi hotspots in the house we were staying in. 36. If you're at a concert, 20,000 people there. 20,000 possibly, let's say half, 10,000 cell phones in close proximity. These are the types of scenarios where what's called specific absorption rate, or SAR, go out the window, because that's how they rate what's safe for a human to be near. So if you're in a house that has the Wi-Fi on, your cell phone on, you got a wife or a husband, their cell phone on, your kids, they got their cell phone on, your Xbox and PlayStation, and there's 4 Rokus and they're all on. All of this is adding up to a dangerous amount of electricity, which is, I like to refer to it as electro smog. It is smog you can't see, but nonetheless can very much harm you.
Pollution.
I went to LA when I was 15 years old to meet my mother. And I remember going to Magic Mountain and I could not breathe. That was my first encounter with real world smog. And I had to go back to the house and stay indoors all day long for the rest of the day and the next day because I could not breathe at all. But there are people that live in that shit every day. That blows my mind still to this day. The difference is with electro smog, it builds up in you and you don't even realize it. So for those people who believe they're a targeted individual, before you consider the scary fact of all the things we just talked about, from people cookers to, government spying, using external microwaves and targeting you directly, consider cleaning your house first and taking some common sense steps. Turn your Wi-Fi off. Consider using wired devices instead of Wi-Fi. Limit your exposure to Wi-Fi and cell phone signals. If you have a smart device on your power pole outside, all of this stuff adds up. Get an EMF reader. Find out what the voltage in your air is like. They're cheap. You can find that. My entire house is wired. I see Music Loving Pool. My entire house is wired. The only time the Wi-Fi ever gets turned on is, if the kids are, wanting to go in their room for a moment and, get on a tablet, or somebody's out in the yard and they want to listen to Pandora, and I don't want to pay $5 for a gigabyte of freaking data because I don't pay anything for my cell phone. I pay $38 a month for both of my phones. So we only use Wi-Fi in limited amounts. And I'm never near my cell phone. So if you call my number, it's on climateviewer.com. It's on connect.climateviewer.com. If you go here, my phone number is on there. Leave me a message. I'll call you back. Because guess what? I'm not going to be holding that phone. And even when I do use the phone, I keep it far away from me on speakerphone, or I, have a little, earpiece in, but that shit works like a microwave, like an antenna plugged right into your ear anyway. It's not much different than just holding it right up to your skin. Long story short, cut all the devices off. Don't cut the cord. Keep the cord. Plug the things in. Turn the things off. Another one, and this is probably one of the biggest one, because even if you do all of the things I just said, you're still going to be experiencing electrosmog from all the other people who don't understand what a problem this is. Earthing, aka grounding. Just like whenever I learned to build computers, I'd get a ground strap, put it on my wrist, attach it to the case, and make sure that I was grounded so that no static electricity popped off one of my fingers when I was going to replace a CPU. You want to make sure that you ground yourself. And this is very simple. And this is why it's so therapeutic for people who garden or go to the beach. And they don't understand why it makes them feel so good. It's because as all of this external electromagnetic energy builds up in your body, you got to let it out. And moist feet, bare feet on the earth is the only way that I know of to get rid of it. And I'm telling you all of this because one particular individual, I will not mention her name, but she called me in a panic. She was having panic attacks. She was a targeted individual, and I gave her the rundown. Do you keep your cell phone on at night? Yes. Is it located near your bed? Yes. Do you have Wi-Fi? Yes. Do you have cordless phones? Yes. How many other devices do you have? Nah. I want you to try this. Turn all these things off for 1 week. I want you to go outside. I want you to make a little mud hole and put your feet in there for 1 hour a day.
Yeah, the grounding is.
And let me know what changes in your life.
The beach is the best. Go to the beach.
And within 1 week, all of her symptoms disappeared.
The grounding thing is
All.
true. The grounding is major. You got to get your feet.
So much so that then she decided she no longer wanted to be in her real nice house, in her real nice neighborhood, because all of her neighbors who were ignorant idiots with super powered Wi-Fi's, and she moved to the middle of the freaking desert in a trailer and has been happy as hell ever since.
As long as you find the way to
So-
make money, I would do it.
I try to be realistic about this stuff. I'm not here to scare the pants out of you, although I'm going to be honest with you. This stuff does scare the pants off of me regularly. I'm literally not wearing pants right now. But the point is, I feel for the people who are targeted individuals. I do believe that Havana syndrome is a real thing, that our diplomats and our, I don't like to blanket anything. Although I despise the CIA and the NSA, I know there are good people in all of these things. FBI, CIA, NSA, people with good intentions that are patriots that want to protect this country. And at the same time, I know that there are individuals that will stop at nothing to hold all the secrets, because those who hold the secrets hold the lever. And with that lever, pressure can be applied, and that's how you run a world. So everybody is constantly trying to get over on the next person with their spying. I believe this is the case. I believe I have been hanging around Frank. I will be on, quite frankly, tomorrow at 7:30. We will not have a microphone issue tomorrow. And we're going to go over the extremely coincidental thing that happened last Monday versus this Tuesday where last Monday I said, where's Anonymous? Where are the Patriots? Why has Anonymous only ever attacked America? Why has WikiLeaks only ever attacked America? And Your Anon News on Twitter, extreme leftist Antifa sounding, what happened to Anonymous? And then this Friday, Your Anon News on Twitter announced, we're going to war with Russia. And then Hillary Clinton said, go Anonymous. And then Senator Mark Warner said, the outcome of the war with Russia will determine who will lead the New World Order. So a lot has transpired since last Monday when I put it out into the universe that all the things, and we'll see where that conversation goes Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern on Quite Frankly. Hope you guys will tune in for that. I hope you guys will share this video. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it informative, please gently smush the like button. YouTube hates me enough, and being shadow banned is tough, so sharing is certainly caring.
We're all
Please
shadow
share
banned.
this in all the weirdest places, not just the normal places, all the weird places. Share it everywhere. You try to think of a new place you never shared something before and share it there.
I like the new
Post it up
lawnmower
on a
man
weird Reddit
avatar.
board
It's cool
something.
lawnmower.
I don't know. But
Angel's new avatar.
trying to break out of the box here, man. I really want to grow the channel and get to a larger audience. Maybe one day we'll be able to grab Joe Rogan by the ears and blow his freaking mind that chemtrails are a thing, despite his last guest he had on the topic. But regardless, any support you can throw my way would be greatly appreciated. All the research I've done for the last decade, I've done with support from caring individuals like you. I love you, climate viewers, and everybody who's signed up on Patreon. Please hit that sub button if you haven't already. Share this video out with everybody, and remember that with information comes power. And in the case of Havana syndrome, with power comes information. So please use this information to attack ideas, not people. Love you, mean it.
That was Jim Lee. Climate Viewer, YouTube. That was Jim Lee from the Climate Viewer. Yeah, me and Scott both subbed to his channel.
Yep, right away.
Yeah, it was a really good show we had. It was a good show. I don't have time to do a show like that. I'm too busy working. I would have a good show if I had money to do it, but I don't have any money to do it. This is about as good as we get. If I had 25,000 subscribers, I could probably have a bitchin' show.
Yeah, you might be making some money out of it if you were trying.
My buddy has 60,000. He makes about $5,000 a month.
I'm definitely not here about making any money.
No. I have to work my slave job every day for nickels. Pay the child support and whatever's left over I get. Yeah, Angel says it's the hive minds, the queen bee. I agree. The queen bee. Bees in the sky. The queen bee. You got it. Access denied, system failure. It's all part of the game. The queen.
Oh, there's a.
Tanya says no one got any money, Scott. That's the problem where they try to make us all fucking poor so we can't do anything.
They try to make us all whore. Is that what you said?
Poor.
Oh,
P-O-O-R.
poor.
Poor.
Oh.
We might as well be their whore because we're poor.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That was a pun, kind of.
Yeah. Whore. Poor whore. We're poor whores. because we can't get like a huge
No
channel.
one got money, Scotty.
He ain't got no money. They took it all away.
Well,
Damn
that was
bastards
a
took
long,
all our money.
video.
That was a good video. Though.
Yeah.
Every part of it was good. I mean,
Good
everything he said
video.
was on point. The grounding was probably his best thing he said in the whole video. That grounding thing is like no joke. I mean, if you just go to the beach, I mean, I only go once a year. It's so hard to get to the beach, And right now it's cold. It's warming up, but if you live next to the beach, it'd be great. Just going to this thing. 'Cause I used to live near the beach, and I swear I put my feet in there every day, and I felt great when I was in San Diego.
Right.
It was awesome. Just a totally different feeling when you live near the beach. But if you're not there near the beach, put your foot in the mud doesn't sound as fun. Put your feet in the mud, get dirty.
One of my main targeters lives in San Diego.
Yeah, I live in Carlsbad, like it's North San Diego. It's nice. I was about 1 mile from the beach. I'd ride my bike every night, put my feet in the water. It got kind of old because it's the same thing every day. The sun was always there. It never rained. It would drive you nuts, like just pure sunshine, 24/7, 365 days a year. No rain.
Right. Yeah, it didn't rain. It doesn't rain very much down there, does it?
Lawnmower Man says, did you ever see The Lawnmower Man? We've all seen it. Just I
Seen
haven't
it.
seen it recently. I haven't seen
Saw
probably
it,
10
seen
years,
it,
20
Seen it,
years.
saw it.
I said
seen
20
it.
years maybe was the last time I saw it. The movie
Yeah,
Lawnmower Man.
It's 20 some years old.
Yeah, that's when I saw it probably.
90s, I think, early
Yeah.
mid 90s.
I would say 1989 or 91, but I could be wrong. Let's look up The Lawnmower Man. He wants
Okay,
to.
look it
The
up. When's the day?
Lawnmower
When's the day?
Man. 1992. All right, we were close.
Yeah.
Directed by Brett Leonard.
But yeah, it's been that was
Yeah,
back.
Jeff Hay was the main star, and Pierce Brosnan.
Jeff Fahey and
Yep, Jenny Wright.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yep.
But the main
Budget
scope
was
of
$10 million.
the main scope of that was that VR was brand new, and it was kind of like it was more sci-fi, even though it was like it didn't really exist, right, at that time. VR was a relatively brand new
Yeah,
thing.
Jeff Hay was funny back then. Blonde hair. They had some weird graphics back then. I was looking at the trailer. I don't know if you can play the trailer. You might get a copyright.
I'm not gonna play the trailer.
Yeah. They were so young back then. My Lord. There was a movie before that
Cardiff by
that I
the
liked.
Sea.
It was the 80s movie. It was before The Lawnmower Man. I can't remember the name of it. It was just like it, though. It was a good movie.
Another movie that kind of is reminiscent with gang stalking that a lot of people probably don't think about would be Dreamscape.
I think that might be the one. I think that might. Let's go see. What year was that? What
That
year was
was
that? I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
that was Natalie Wood and
I think that's the one. Let me see. I'm gonna go look at the trailer. To see if
and
that's the one. 1984. That's it. I think that's it.
yeah,
That was the one. I saw that at the theater with my girlfriend. That was the best fucking movie I think I've seen back in the 80s.
where they had created mind assassins.
Yeah. I love that movie. I saw that
Yeah.
at the theater when I was living in San Francisco when I was like 18 or 19 years old. That's how old I am.
And they
Oh
were
my God.
infiltrating people's dreams
That movie was
Yeah.
awesome. That was like the trend
and
of
manipulating
sci-fi.
their dreams.
That was great. But how old we are now. 1984 movie. Those were good. Those were good times, though. There was no targeting.
Natalie
back
Wood and
then.
Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. Yeah, there was
Dennis
no
Quaid.
there was no targeting back then. It was great.
Well, I don't know about that. All I know is it it wasn't worldwide at the time if it was going on. I mean, you know, they've been doing a semblance of this shit for probably 45 or 50 years now. MK Ultra, COINTELPRO. Another thing that's reminiscent with it is the Taos Hum that people were
Oh, the
looking for
Taos Hum. I
hearing,
used to love that Taos Hum deal.
which was
I used
causing
to research that, yeah.
people headaches and driving people crazy.
I have an old video on my channels about the hum. I made a video on it. I still have it someplace. I wonder if I could find it.
We are Change Melbourne. Let me look at that. Okay.
Do I have that? I don't even have that account on here. Oh, Jesus.
Let me see if I can find that. Is that an Instagram or what? Or is it the .gov?
I'm trying to find
Tanya, which one is
Taos
it
Hum.
you're trying to look at, Tanya? I found a bunch of different things that talk about We Are Change, community radio, rallies in Sydney, Melbourne protest against Australia. Which is it?
I got the Mystery Boom. I could have sworn I had one on
Which one is
Taos
it?
Hum.
Oh, on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have one on Taos Hum. It's on the Mystery Boom.
Let me look at it for it on YouTube. Sorry, I was looking on Google.
Yeah, I don't have the Taos Hum. I got the Mystery Booms. Remember the Mystery Booms?
Yeah, the booms and the weird horn noises.
Yeah, the horn one. I got that one. The trumpet. I got that one. I could play that one. That's on my other channel. I don't know if you've seen it.
Let me see if I can find this for Tanya here. Okay, we are changemelbourne.org.
Yeah, I can put the link in the chat if you want to play my old video.
Okay, hold on. Here
I'll share it.
we're gonna play
This
this
is the
for
one with the
Tanya.
horns. I got the one with the horns. Trumpet, mystery, boom, sound frequency analysis.
Let's share this.
I'll put this in the private chat if you want. You need something
Okay, and
later.
I'll look at it here in a minute.
Yeah, later on.
We can look at this here real quick.
I'll put,
Okay,
this one is the trumpet.
and
Trumpets.
we'll play this.
We got all kinds of stuff to play tonight. See, we found some shit. Okay, mine says trumpets if you want to play it later.
Of different problems and corruption that people have experienced. I get a lot of comments from people showing empathy to
Empathy. .au. LRD weapons. What's the LRD?
So I'm here with
Long
Sam,
range?
who has a foundation in the Philippines, and he's been working tirelessly exposing the reckless and irresponsible. We must stop 5G now. In the United States alone. So here to discuss this topic in depth is Attila from the documentary Track, Searching for Australia's Bigfoot.
A video that will give you a further idea on the situation, and then we'll go straight to the interview.
There has been widespread panic and fear with the coronavirus outbreak. We have seen panic.
Need to give credit to wearechange.org Melbourne for this video,
We
just in
are
case,
Change Melbourne.
so that
PayPal me.
they
Alright.
don't have a problem with us playing their video. So here we go. And was that all of it, or is there something else? That wasn't. Was that what you were talking about?
We just gotta find out what the LRD weapons are. Is it's lords? What are legendary weapons? I can't really find a definition on. I searched it. What is LRD weapons?
Looks like it wouldn't be a bad site to check out. They seem to have a lot of interesting topics to look at.
Lord weapons? I don't know what she's talking about. LRD weapons. She'll have to define that. What is the LRD weapons, Tanya? LRD. What is that? Lord weapons? That's all it came up when I typed it in. The weapons of the Lord. Wonder what are you up to tonight, Lawnmower Man? What you up to?
Okay, well let me look for that. The Canberra protests.
There's so many protests right now. There's probably 1 million. $1 million protests later.
There's a bunch of videos
I know. It's like 1 million.
about the Canberra protests.
I just don't know what the LRD weapons are. Australian lawmakers feel escalation of Canberra protests. Australia's cannibal digging for occupation to promote the anti-government 32
bunch of videos
COVID
about it.
deaths. There's a lot about the vaccine protest, I think, is what it's amounting to.
Yeah, it's mostly about the vaccine.
Yeah. We got that here. Everybody does that here, too.
They're doing that
Nothing,
here,
that's nothing new, Tanya. We're all doing that protest. That's worldwide protest.
Did you have another video that you put in the private chat you wanted to look at?
Yeah. That's the trumpet one if you want to play it.
Which one? The bottom or?
It was
Which
the
one is
private
it?
chat. The private, it says trumpets next to it.
Let me see this one first here.
It's just a trumpet sound. We did a frequency analysis of the trumpets. I recorded all these trumpets from YouTube and put them together and analyzed it. I used to do some weird stuff back in the day.
Okay, here's the trumpets video. Well, check this out. We'll check this one out. See what this is about.
Yeah, I did it like 10 years ago or something. I forgot the date on it.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean,
It's an old one.
this is about the mystery trumpets that people were hearing. And,
Yeah. Well, it's
the mystery
2018. It's not that
sounds.
old. 2018. That's when I first got targeted really
It's still
hard.
It's still happening though, so it's not really. It's not really outdated since it's still happening. So here we go. And this is courtesy of Strange Times.
That's my channel, my old channel.
Strange Chemtrails. Oh, this is your channel?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck Will. We don't care about Will. We don't need to give Will fucking credit
Exactly.
for all this work, all this fucking work. Look at this video, for Christ's sake. Look at he wasted hours and hours fucking doing this.
Burn.
Here's a new segment I will be doing here at Strange Times. As all this
He
human
even
trumpet
hired a
screeching
robot
has a meaning,
computer voice
and I am
chick.
going to eventually figure it out, no matter how long it takes, as this has bothered me since the times of the Taos hum. Later, after I go through 30 more sound files, I will analyze them all and do a final analysis of them all and upload the results here on YouTube.
Look at it. Listen to all those frequencies. Look at
That's a
all those
spectrum
different
analyzer.
frequencies.
I'd love to hear it in
Sound
person.
has a peak resonant frequency of 790 Hz.
Yeah, I used to do all this look out for Charlie stuff years ago. I quit doing it.
It sounds like Will song on acid. You know, if you listen to that, it actually sounds like there's words in it.
I mean, the V2K stuff's got some weird stuff like that.
I'm just saying though that maybe this was a precursor to their test of that shit.
Yeah.
This sky boom sound has a start peak resonant frequency of 29 Hz and a decaying peak resonant frequency of 69 Hz.
That's the boom. The boom. Oh, your friend died on Saturday. Sorry to hear that. Angels.
This sky boom sound has a start peak resonant frequency of 74 to 79 Hz and a decaying peak resonant frequency of 100 to 110 Hz. Do not let boom be your doom.
The same sound we heard in Hey, it's loud this time. Look at the moon. Like the telling or something. Do you hear that? I don't know, we heard this back in October.
I think that's it. It's a short video.
Yeah, that like I was saying, it almost sounded like some voices emanating in that shit.
I think
the trumpet sounding.
I looked at like 30 or 40 different YouTube videos and picked the best ones out. I mean, the sound is just weird, man. It was like in the 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, this stuff's happening. Everybody's asleep, you know. There's not a car on the road, and there's this noise in Europe. It's just like wild. I watched all the videos.
Yeah, it happened in a lot of places.
Yeah, a lot of places, not just one.
But,
like the Taos hum thing, that was a weird one too.
Yeah, that was affecting a lot of people, and it was, it was.
Well, people couldn't sleep. They said they were at night in their bed, and it's shaking their bed. Basically, it's like a low frequency hum.
It was giving people headaches, earaches. Drove some people nuts. Because it was just like a constant.
And it's not just from one person. I think it's hundreds of people that were complaining, maybe thousands.
But that's the problem we have with this with the V2K right now. It's not that it's super loud. It's just that it's a continuous
it's annoying. It's another
continuous waterboarding torture. So it's going to drive
slow death. It's a slow death.
Going to drive you nuts.
Slow death.
And the suckers won't ever shut up.
You talk too much, you never shut up. That's what you got to say to them. Your mouth as big as my garage. God, he survived cancer 3 times, man. That's an incredible story.
Tough. Well, why don't you come up here and tell us about it?
Yeah, Angels. We'll get it out. It might be good to talk about it.
You want the link? Here. Talk about it.
I'll be right back. I'm going to hit the restroom. Be right back. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Be right back. Be right back. See if Angels comes on. It's those damn deer whistles. Those deer whistles, man. They probably killed the dogs, too.
There's the link if you want to come in. Anyone? Angels? Anybody? Anybody?
What the hell was that?
Where? What?
You didn't hear that?
I heard like a thump. What was it? Where'd it come from?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You want me to go look? Do you want me to go look? I'll be right back. Got a weird noise I'm going to go check out.
Where'd everybody go? Scott's on mute. I got back. I got the show. Scotty's on break. It is 9:53 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I just got back from my break. Scotty's camera's shaking. Looks like he's got an earthquake over there. You can see the background going up and down.
I didn't see anything out there.
Who's out there, Scotty?
I don't know. Just some noise that you heard. I didn't hear it as well as she did. But I had to go out and look.
We did.
We did. I heard it. But
We lost 2 viewers and we both took a break. Take a pee and you went outside. We lost 3. We lost 3 viewers on our break. Oh, damn.
No,
they couldn't wait a minute.
One more might come in.
As soon as you take a break, everyone leaves. Isn't that horrible?
Jody RS, older twin.
Hummer Highway.
Hummer Highway. Wonder what that means. Ha.
All I can think about is the Hummer truck for some reason. I don't know why.
That's probably not the Hummer that he's talking about.
No. All right, Angel says, give him a minute. He'll be here. Okay, we got the ticker clock, and where's my little countdown? Okay. 60,
yeah, they do
59.
that, Tanya. They do that with the sound.
Well, you know, they say that the earthquakes were triggered by low frequency generators. They would drill into the ground, right? And they put these transducers in the ground, and they would hit them with like a million watts of sound, and it would trigger an earthquake. Yep, it would trigger an earthquake. Earthquake generators. They drill these deep holes. They put these fucking solenoids in there.
Well, with what she's talking about is like with the audio spotlight, how they can aim that thing at a surface, right?
Let me see if I can find a video on it.
And make the sound like it's coming from the other surface.
Quake generator.
Like,
I'm gonna look it up, see if I can find a video on it.
Like where they can aim the sound, aim someone saying stuff at another person, so it sounds like that person is the one saying it when it's not, and because it'll reflect back from that person to you. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I played a video about audio spotlight a couple times and how it works, and it's the technology is similar to what V2K is, but
I'm gonna look at a couple of videos in the background while you're talking. There's one here
that was invented in 1974, so they've had plenty of time to redevelop it and create more advances to it.
Oh my God, they have a thing that makes an earthquake. Actually, make a whole building fucking shake. I gotta show you this video. This is impressive. I mean, it's not the one I was thinking of, but it's impressive to watch. This is. I don't think you'll get copyright for it either. It's only 480 views. It actually really makes. It makes.
I'm not really worried about copyright.
This is actually a generator that creates like an earthquake in a building, like the Transamerica building or something. But it actually is. It's a generator that makes an earthquake. I put it in the chat, private chat. It's interesting. I've never seen it before.
We'll look at it.
This thing looks massive. It's this machine. It's this machine.
Okay.
It shakes the whole fucking girder.
Okay, well, this is called another view of the MTU generator earthquake test at Champaign, Illinois. And this comes to you from NTU Solutions, so that they get their credit for the video. We're going to look at it.
It's a massive machine. I've never seen the video. I just typed it
In
in just
case-
to see what came up.
In case they want to try and give me shit. For
But
playing.
when you do watch the video, look at the size of the guy in like the
Okay.
middle of the video, how small he is compared to the machine.
Well, here we go. The earthquake machine. Right here.
Earthquake. I've never seen
It's
nothing like
pretty
it.
annoying.
What the fuck would you use that thing for? It's like, what the fuck? The thing is fucking probably 1,000,000 horsepower.
Well, okay. What I'm getting from this is that the only thing that's shaking is the machine. The dude's not shaking. He's standing right there. Nothing
Exactly.
else is shaking.
Well, they got it isolated on dampeners.
I see.
It's isolated from the floor. But look at the guy, how small he is compared to that thing.
Okay, now my question is, what the
What the
fuck
fuck
would
do
they
you
use
use
it
that?
for? Yeah,
Exactly.
what
I don't
what the
know. I
fuck,
just found
what
it.
the fuck
Made
is
by
the
Rolls
point of that?
Royce. Look at that thing.
What the fuck is the point of this big son of a bitch right here?
That's what I said. That's why I just showed it to you.
I don't get it. Why?
I don't get
what,
it.
what do you need that for? Is there not enough natural earthquakes in the world that you have to start trying to fucking create new
That
ones?
looks like about $1 million machine to make the room shake.
So probably more like 50 million. It's
Whatever.
huge.
But it's
Fucking-
just insane. It's more rolled by Rolls Royce made that thing. They're a huge
Well,
company.
Yeah, they sell Audio Spotlight a lot of places. You can get it. You can get the shit on Amazon. You can get the frequency speakers, the little tiny itty bitty speakers, the ultrasound speakers that you can be listening. It's supposed to be designed so you can listen to music personally, right? And not affect anybody else in, let's say, your home, right?
I think we
And-
watched the
and-
video, didn't we?
And
do
you,
not?
yeah, and you got this little speaker
Yeah,
set up
We did
but-
the video. We did this.
that you can have your own person without headphones on and still have the little speakers and shit.
It's a
You can
beam.
listen.
It's a focus beam of
Yeah, it focuses
it's like
the
a
linear
radar dish pointed at the beam.
linear sound waves at the target.
Yeah, we did that already.
Yeah,
We
we
did
already
that
showed that stuff. It's real. It's not fake.
Oh yeah, that guy has the best video. That one video we already played it. It was
Yeah.
by MPS Physics. We already played it 6 years ago. How it works? Just a radar dish pointed at you, basically.
You just had a drone land on your. See, we had a thump just now, John Heyman, on our roof.
Wow,
My
what
wife
timing.
heard it, and I heard it like a big thump.
That's bizarre.
And you're saying you just had a drone land on your roof and fly off?
I won't
Huh.
be able to hear because I have my headphones on. So
I wonder if we had a drone land on our roof and fly off.
the day
What
of
are they doing?
drones.
Dropping off equipment or some shit or what? But yeah, we both. I just went outside because heard a big thump. Sounded like from the roof, wasn't it? The thump was on the roof, wasn't it?
They don't
Sounded
have
like
a drone icon. It's the best I could
I'm
do.
not
The
sure.
day of the drones. The day the
I didn't
drone
hear
stood
anything.
still.
what?
Day
So
the drone landed on my roof. I had a drone land on my roof, but
oh,
a year and a half ago.
they're doing both, John. They're fucking with us. They're spying. They're slandering us. Fucking
Yeah, they use my computers
character
against me.
assassination. All kinds of shit.
I've been through 20 computers. That's all they do is fucking torture me on the computer every fucking day.
It's systematic torture. Is what
I
they're
got one
trying
day I
to
got to do a video of all my hard drives and spare computers and parts. Put them all in a pile. This is what I've been through. That'd be a good video.
There is a Angels. What was that?
I heard
Hey,
Angels.
what's up?
Glad.
What's up, Angels? The lawnmower
So-
man's in the house.
Oh,
Oh, Flat Eric's got glasses. All right.
Brad Eric's got the big teardrop glasses on.
And
Cool,
they're
you guys
not
been-
shaded either.
Little beady eyes.
You guys been watching any
Flat
Flat Earth?
Eric. Flat Eric. No, I haven't
So
watched anything.
tell us the story you were talking about in
Yeah, the
chat.
cancer guy. The guy with
Angels.
3 stage 3 times.
What was that about?
It just died.
All right. Well, it's kind of like somewhat of a long story.
Let's
or
do a little
involved,
summary.
I guess.
Do the short version.
We don't care. We just spent an hour listening to shit. So go right ahead.
Right on. Yeah, back in like what was it? Right at the end of 2014, beginning of 2015 and shit, when I went through the holy hell that my psychopath put me through and changed my life forever. Still before I knew I was a target.
That's pretty much all of us, brother.
Yeah, and well, it wasn't too shortly after that I found out. Maybe another year and a half or two after that point. But I had been so I was freaking single again and all on my own with all my stuff, stolen from me and everything, and going through the whole, being targeted thing. And I somehow ran into, I don't know, I gotta think about it really quick because it's so far long ago, I can't really remember exactly. But
It's hard to
somehow,
remember as a TI. Anything.
yeah, I used to have the best memory, dude, too.
I don't. Mine's shit.
It used to be like, I mean, so vividly.
We're all dumbed down.
I know. It's like, dude, I swear, you like just zap the fucking hell out of your brain and it just eats it pieces away, and it just you start losing all kinds of stuff.
Hey, what's
start
up,
talking
dude?
like Spock and
dude,
shit.
Sean's here. What's up?
But
What's up?
so yeah. Anyways, I wound up like running into my friend from like the 7th grade in junior high, and we were like, we're pretty close friends and stuff, and I was kind of bummed out because I wanted to go to the summer camp and stuff, and Camp Alongo or something like that. I can't remember what it was, something like that. And dude, I was all stoked because I wanted to go with my friend, but having like the mom that I have, she's like really strict and religious and stuff, so I couldn't go and hang out with no worldly people or nothing.
Right.
So I didn't get to go to camp, and it was like a bummer and shit. And I wound up dropping out at the halfway through 9th grade, I think. And so I basically haven't seen him or a whole shitload of everybody that I grew up with since then. And I ran into him somehow, and but I was at his dad's house, so I don't know how this was, but I met his dad that night too. I was with somebody or something, I guess, and we went to his dad's house, and then he was there, and he's like, everybody always, it's the same thing. They're like, oh, and they just say my name, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know me? I'm like, yeah, man, we went to school together. And it happens like all the time. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, oh, all right. Once they tell me their name or something, their face is familiar enough, which most of them are. But Daniel, dude, it was like, man, I was like, I really like that kid, And so I hadn't seen him in all these years and shit, and winds up fucking, he's just some, drug addict that's in and out of jail and shit all the time and all kinds of stuff. And I was working on a job, so I had him come and, make a little bit of money working on a job for me, and that's how I met his dad, and I started hanging out with his dad because he lives right across the highway from me. We're out in a really, really fucking rural area, in the desert here, so it's like 5 acres, 5 acre lots,
I've seen your desert videos. It's pretty rural out there.
Yeah, I mean, we're right next to the base, and although it is really rural, there's like so many spots out here that tons of people like from Hollywood come to, they flock out here, whether it's for work or
to get away, probably.
Or for getaway, yeah. They come out here and party it up, or go on vacation, or Airbnb, or go to the Joshua Tree National Monument. Not too many go to the base though, because you got to be military to go on base. But
how far are you from Joshua Tree?
Joshua Tree, I'm probably about maybe 15, 20 minutes.
That's where they do the Stephen Greer things. They have them all in Joshua Tree. That Stephen Greer guy.
Yeah, they used to have them there for ever since the start of it, all the way up until like a couple years ago. Then they moved it down to some other place.
Oh, did they move
it? I think something happened with them and the Metaphysics Center guy that owns the place, because that's what it's called, the Metaphysical Center, and it's a really weird place. The guy lives right fucking.
Yeah, that's where they were trying to summon aliens and UFOs.
Right.
And shit.
Yep. They're kind of weird people. And one of my grade school friends, she lives right next to him, so they're like, she can get free tickets, dude. Anytime they had it there, whatever she wanted.
I always wanted to go to one.
Yeah, me too. Like. You know what? I wanted to go to one after my experience that I had, fucking my really crazy experience that I had out in Arizona, and I wanted to go to meet what's her name, Laura Eisenhower.
Oh yeah, Laura. I know her. I've talked to her. I know who you're
No
talking
way, really?
about. Yeah.
Okay, you got off track.
Dude.
Get back to your story.
Laura.
Yeah, well, I'm related to her.
No way.
Yeah, that's part
You're
of my
kidding me.
fucking. No,
Fuck,
I'm not. I
what a
kid you
small
not.
world. I used to talk to her all the time on my old channel. I
Yeah,
think we
I
even did a
talked to her a
live
couple
together
times.
once.
I think I freaked her out though, dude, because I don't think she
She
understands.
talks so
like,
fast. She's the fastest talking woman on the planet. Nobody can
oh yeah,
outtalk Laura
she is a fast
Eisenhower.
talker. But she's always talking about the same subject, so she's kind of
Yep.
easy to follow.
Yep.
But I think she was getting targeted too, so that's kind of why she disappeared a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in years. It's been probably 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute. She did pop back up a little bit, but then she went back, disappeared again.
Okay, back to your story.
That's a good
So,
topic.
yeah. So, anyways, fucking. So my dad fucking has cancer, right? He's got cancer going on, and then this last few years with him like really sucked. I didn't get to even really, I don't know, be with my dad at all.
Cancer's nasty.
Yeah, it sucked, dude. Everything. My family was, just being pieces of shit the whole time too. So through the whole thing, and after my dad passed away, fucking, my buddy's dad, he just lived across the highway from me. So I just started going over there, and like I was kind of like talking to him a lot more and like spending time with him because I knew he was getting kind of old and on his way out and shit. Like, but he kept going for like another year and then another year and another year, and it's like, dude, this guy's like one of those ones that just. It's like this Chihuahua dog that we had. It did not want to die. Like, I've saved this damn dog. I don't know how many times. I cannot tell you. I don't know. But the dog did not want to fucking die. And that's what his dad was like. He even died. He said he told Daniel that he had one of those experiences when he died that he was going down to hell and shit. And it's like, I don't want to go there and shit. And he made it back out and he lived another, I think, 3 years after that. It's about 3 or 4 years ago when he told Daniel that. So ever since 2015, I've known this guy, and he's lived right across the highway from me. And I spent fucking a shitload of time, met a bunch of cool people and stuff too, over at his house. Kid from Russia that's like a computer whiz genius and shit that hates Russia and Putin and all that stuff, and was telling me all about it. And that was about maybe a year and a half ago or so. Ivan, I got his phone number. I made sure because he was cool, man. He was all like, in the know and stuff about Russia and Ukraine, and because that's what we were talking about. Like, crazily, dude, everything works out the same fucking way. But yeah, I was talking to that kid for about probably 2 hours about Russia and Ukraine and stuff. Mostly, the girls, but it's like, yeah, I like Ukrainian girls way better than Russian girls. Although I've never been, I'd like to go. Probably never will. Guaranteed. So, yeah, and then all these people would come over and they would steal from them, dude. They like fucking, it was a bunch of druggies and tweakers and shit, and fucking homeless lives.
What the hell's that?
What's that?
No, I don't know. It's doing something. Sound's doing something.
I found Laura's channel. I just commented on her what we were talking about. See if she remembers me. It's been 10 years.
Oh yeah, they put up these brand new electrical lines about maybe 2 years ago. Restrung all the fucking telephone poles. Actually, they put new telephone poles up there, I think, too. And dude, they're like twice the size. At night, this motherfucker it makes these crazy ass fucking noises, dude. All kinds of weird sounds.
What kind of sounds?
And like, I don't know, there's like nefarious electrical sounds, kind of weird sounding and shit. Like it's like the Gremlins or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Virginia
says, where are my Jeeps, angels?
Jeep, 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 Jeep. Well, they're out jeeping around.
Jeep, Jeep, Jeep.
They're out jeeping with the peeps.
Tanya loves our Jeep stories.
Yeah, dude. Funny thing too, I got a cool fucking knife for you, dude.
I like that knife you had before. You got a cam?
Cheap knife.
You got a cam so I can see it?
Oh no, those are somewhere else. I'm fucking outside right now in the fucking cold.
I gotta see the knife. I like that
Looking at
one you
the
had. The last one
stars
you
and shit.
showed was cool.
Yeah, dude, I got a bunch. I'm trying to get them all together, and fuck, it's crazy
We'll
because
have
I
to
got
do an auction, Angel's Knife auction night live.
right. I know I got so many, and then my dad left me a bunch, and then because he had a bunch, and then I got my grandpa's knives, my knives.
You see, YouTube will strike us for selling knives.
Well, you
Dude,
told
my
me you were going to
fucking
give me one of those bayonets. I remember you
yeah,
said it.
yeah.
You
I
said
got
you were
Yeah,
going
we
something
all
for you.
get one. We all get one.
You said you were going to give me a bayonet.
You guys can have everything. I don't even need none of it.
No,
Just my
I ain't
suicide
talking
knife.
about everything.
I just want
Oh, I
something
got
cool. I like that one cool knife you had.
another cool one right here. I forgot. I found this. I don't even know where the hell this thing came from.
I
I
like
want
Some
that.
knives.
like
That's about it.
bone
I
handled
just want that
sword made in
bayonet that looked
Mexico.
like a sword, man. That's what I want. Oh,
Yeah, dude,
you got an actual sword?
I got swords. If you want a sword,
I
I
want
got a sword you can have.
I want
And
I want a
Tanya
sword,
says,
dude.
Angels is such a great storyteller. He's show
I
and tell.
am?
Angels is our
Really?
show and tell. It's show and tell.
Storyteller. I'm the show, like Carrot Top or what? My cousin hung out with Carrot Top for a day.
Are you
He like,
serious?
yeah, he
Like,
came down to do the show, and like my cousin sets up. He does he's like the stage manager for Five Finger Death Punch and Korn.
God, Carrot Top. I haven't
Shit.
seen him in years.
Yeah, I wasn't
I
supposed to
almost
say that out
forgot who
loud.
it was. I must have forgot who it was.
But yeah, Carrot Top fucking came down to do a comedy skit down at Fantasy Springs Casino down here. And fucking he showed up, and since there's no like, band or rehearsal or, all the fucking sound checks and all that shit having to go on, there's not really much to do with a comedian. So he comes up, sits down next to my
not yet,
cousin
Virginia.
on the stage, and he's all, you do anything today? So can you like take me around and take me like fucking shopping and to go do stuff, and I'll pay for it to be my friend for a day? And my cousin's like, fuck yeah. My cousin's a lame ass fucking loser, dude. He's one of the fucking perps, firefighter, fucking ex-firefighter. Just real work of art. He's got those snake fucking beady eyes and shit.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But anyways, he got to fucking hang out with Carrot Top all day, and he's also Korn's fucking yeah. I had him fucking working on a job after my fucking ex did her shit to me.
Virginia
And I
Wells'
was
voice pumps me up.
doing this job. Oh, I know it does, doesn't it? So I was doing this job out in 29 Palms and shit, and I needed help because it was kind of a big house and it's just me, right? Doing the floor or the tile.
The tile.
Dude, whatever that guy's name, I don't even know. But because I threw all his fucking CDs away when I lived in Prescott, and threw all fucking my Korn CDs away and all my like.
My ex-wife's got
rap
all my
music and shit
300.
away.
She's got all 300 of them.
So
I have like
I haven't
five.
listened to Korn since.
I
But
got my car
he's
audio
their stage
CDs.
manager.
That's it.
And that guy was calling up, dude, like crying and stuff, like begging my cousin to go to work. And I'm like, dude, why don't you just spend some time with your son instead of going and touring with these fools and shit all the time? Korn guy, he was like always whiny and crying to me, like, I was like, all right, dude, all right, little story time, punk. Cut the cord, right?
Yeah, cut the cord, punk ass motherfucker. Get you out of here.
Yeah, bitch. That's what I said.
Get your bitch ass out of here, motherfucker.
Better get your bitch ass out of here, boy. Yeah, you know it.
You're gonna get your ass whipping.
You ever watch that? What is that? Because I'm the juggernaut, bitch. We used to work with this tall ass dorky fucking meathead white kid that thought he was black, dude.
Oh god, that's the worst.
He watched this stupid
Wigger.
show. It was like dubbed over like gangster fucking
My
black
camera's
guys
froze.
talking over
That's
like
weird. That's weird. My camera froze.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
That's Scott's new avatar. We gotta clip it.
It's all. That was a pretty good one, huh?
Yeah, you clip it. It says live
Okay.
in StreamYard with Scotty. Clip that shit. Yo, bro, clip that shit.
Oh man, I'm gonna have a seizure.
Seizure.
You gonna seizure?
No flashing lights.
GIF.
I'm gonna have a seizure. No, I don't have seizures.
I don't know what happened. It froze up. Whatever. I'll just stay with the avatar.
Unless it's a searching seizure, I might have to check some.
It's probably somebody
Check some
hacking
panties
into
and some
live
bras.
stream. They're hacking live stream saying we don't want Scotty on cam. We're gonna fuck with him.
Oh yeah, it's probably my cop neighbor fucking behind me or my fucking piece
Well,
of
here,
shit.
let me fix that.
Other fucktards.
I'll turn my VPN on. Maybe that'll fuck with their heads.
Might lose the whole stream. You turn that on. Them damn VPNs
No.
slow you
Go
down.
and get your motherfucking VPN.
I found this new thing today. I'm working on this new thing.
VPN.
There's this cool thing I want Scott to play. We can do it live here.
I like working on new things.
This is new. I've
Nope,
been researching today.
I don't know what the
I'm gonna
camera has.
share
Tap
this
on
with
the
you
camera.
guys. It's
As long
called
as they're not male things,
TIAI.
they're female things.
All right, now it's called beepbox.co. I don't know if anybody's
Beep,
ever
beep,
played that.
beep.
You could share this
Beep,
live and
beep,
make a
beep.
beat. Scott, I was gonna
beep.
save this for my channel, but we can do it on mine later. But try this out. This is the coolest fucking thing. That was not what I wanted to put on.
Did it screw the live up?
This is the coolest fucking thing.
This is cool. I mean, what you do is you can input
This
your
is
own MIDI
cool.
song, and it'll play it back. You text to speech. I did something
Oh,
here.
man.
It came out really good.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's like a fucking
they screwed up my camera.
$700 fucking MIDI thing.
But you
And
can
it's
you
fucking
can import any
guy
MIDI into
swiped
this
it
thing,
for
and it'll you can change all the instruments, and it does it online. It's fucking badass. It's called beepbox.co. I put it in the private chat. Hey, Scott can do it live right here. You can play it. It's not copyright.
I
You
can
can
do
make
it
your own.
What's that?
I just put a
I
link
can
in
do
the
it live,
private
but you guys
chat.
are gonna have to pay.
What do we gotta do here?
Just go into the private chat, click Beatbox, and you can play your own song right through the internet, and
It's
it
not
does
free.
it. It's free. It's free.
Why do I want to do that?
It's just something I played with this morning. I made a song. It came out good. I don't know if I saved the one I did.
I
think
need
saved it.
drugs.
I'm gonna go look at my folder, see if it's in there. I know it's in my downloads. I don't know if I could upload it. Can you guys hear that at all? Does it come through? I made this on Beatbox. I made this on Beatbox.
Beatbox.
What I did is I imported my own MIDI. What the hell's that? Are you scratching a fucking vinyl record?
Yeah. No, it's
No
not
way.
a record, but
It sounds just like DJ Scratch.
it does,
What was
huh?
his name? DJ Magic Mike or DJ Scratch, whatever his name was.
Yep, DJ Magic Mike. DJ
Yep.
Magic Mike make the cars go boom. DJ Magic
Cars
Mike's
go
fucking
boom.
badass, dude. I got like, a few of his records, or not records, but the CDs. No, that's one of those, you know, those 3D pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, when you like take those, they're kind of like made out of some kind of like plastic and shit, right? But you know, you take them and you move them and they like kind of move a little bit, like animated somewhat, like those 3D fucking pictures. You know what I'm talking about? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right? Okay.
3D.
Yeah, 3D pictures. It's one of those things. I got it at like Dollar General on sale for. They're trying to sell this piece of shit for like $10, and I got it for like on sale for $1 because they couldn't sell them.
What I was
But
talking about is what we got to
you
do
get
is
one of those,
we got to do our band. You know, we got to do our band.
Fuck yeah.
We need to do our live show. TI band. We got to get it. I was thinking about it. I talked to Sassy today. I said she could sing. You guys do the guitar and drums, and I'll try to do something in the background like this with this music, with some bass line.
I got a couple of different instruments. I got a couple guitars. Yeah. I don't have a turntable that scratches though, that you can actually do
You
like
just did it.
record
It sounded
scratching
perfect.
on. But it does though, huh? Doesn't it?
That sounded
Stupid little-
perfect. It sounded perfect.
It does. It sounds almost exactly like it. Yep. Well,
I
when
mean, I
you're
couldn't tell any
fucking,
difference. What are you scratching? What was it?
it was the 3D picture.
That was the three. Okay, I know what you're talking about. It's that,
Yeah,
that plastic.
yeah.
It's that weird plastic. It's got
Yeah, that weird
grooves in
plastic.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah,
that
baby.
weird
Mhm.
plastic.
Got the little
yeah.
ridges. Got the little ridges in it.
Yeah, it's
these-
got the ridges on it, all nice and ridgy, like bump right here and then the bump right there, and then the valley, deep valley down
That's
below.
the same thing
Oh,
as a record,
baby.
basically. It's just got squares instead of lines.
Yeah, and it's not just like, it's got a lot of grooves, so it's really groovy instead of just being like a
A lot of
groove.
grooves, like grooves. It's got so many grooves.
Records aren't that groovy. They only have one
Groovy.
groove.
You know, I looked up records that were trying to resell records. There's no money market for. I thought there was, so I went online. There's shit market for records. People can't give them away. I thought it was a big market. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
there's
dead.
only certain ones. It's like
Yeah,
if it's
you
a
need to-
rare fucking one in
Yeah,
perfect condition.
yep. I looked. One guy says got
I got-
50 albums for $20.
Yeah, I got a shit ton of records, man.
I thought there was a market for it, but there's not.
There's the little fucking scratching thing I scratch on, dude. That's it's just a little 3D like cat.
Damn, you
picture
have
thing.
one of those? I haven't seen a 3D picture in 20 years.
Yeah, I got it for, like I said, like $1 or $2. I thought it was framed in with like a glass frame, dude, and I didn't really like check it out because it
That's
was
awesome,
wrappy.
though.
But
It's
I
a
figured,
3D.
fuck, I could
It's a
resell
3D
them,
shit.
so
That's cool.
I bought like, I don't know, probably $20 worth.
We gotta have Angel's Flea Market night. We're gonna do an auction right on live, right? You get all your stuff ready, and then we'll do prices, and we'll have an online auction in the live in StreamYard. There's a way
Yeah,
to do
dude,
it,
that'd be cool.
There
Fuck
is
yeah.
a way to do it, actually. There's a software you can add to the StreamYard, and you can run an auction.
Yeah, I wish I
looked
could do the
into it.
fucking auction guy. I can't do that.
There's a way to do it.
You probably
There
could do
is.
the auction guy voice, huh?
Yeah.
Probably fast enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're about as good as me. Nah,
Yep.
we gotta find somebody else.
Yeah.
Because I know I suck at it too.
6, 6 now, we got 7, 7, 8,
Yeah, there you go.
A little bit better.
He's perfect for it. All right, you got the job, Scott. You got the job.
10 now, we got 10 now, we're gonna go on to 10.
We
Yep.
got one. That's
Yeah.
Scotty's our auction guy. Bit.
Yep, fuck yeah. Yeah, there's this asshole that lived on the other fucking end of the road from us, and he talked just like that all the time. He talks so he's a fast talker and shit.
Fucking Boomhauer.
Can you guys hear
Yeah.
that music
Yeah.
in the background? Can you hear it? Is it coming through?
What?
Can you hear any music in the background?
Negative.
No, but
Okay.
fucking the shit is shaking out fucking here where I'm at right now. What the fuck, dude?
You know, somebody said they heard it. I don't know. Maybe he's heard Angel scratching. He loved Angel scratching. I don't know.
Oh, maybe Slipknot's playing in my head and I wasn't listening to it, and you guys could hear it somehow or something.
Well, if you see my avatar,
Or it was Static X.
my avatar, right? That's a picture I drew. That's an original art. That's original art right there.
Dude,
By yours truly.
you guys don't even want to see the pictures fucking I drew. They are fucking like Picasso's.
I can't draw with the shit. I'm
Yeah.
on a computer.
Yeah, well,
I can't do too well even at a stick, people. Penis though, I could draw you a fucking perfect penis.
well I don't know if you can see that picture very well, but it's kind of hard to see.
I see
but-
Wonder Woman. I see Wonder Woman. That's all I
well,
see.
there's Linda Carter, Christopher Reeve, and Adam West there.
Okay. Wonder Woman stands out the most. The costume.
Adam West.
Yeah, Batman.
I know.
What about
I
Robin?
watched that-
Robin's the sidekick. Robin.
Robin is little gay, his lover boy. Boy Wonder.
I had to toot my own horn, but they look pretty pretty close to the real
Wonder.
thing.
Oh, yeah, Linda
I like
Carter
that fucking,
looks like shit.
like that boom, pow, splat. You know when they would do that and shit.
You should just
and
put
shoot
Linda
those
Carter.
costumes?
Just put Linda Carter
Yeah.
in there in the middle. That's all you
So
need.
that
is
was,
her.
like, awesome,
Get rid of the
dude.
other two. Just do
My
a big
favorite
Linda
one.
Carter.
My favorite one was always Thwack.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Thwack.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's a good cheap thrill. I wasn't expecting that one to thwack.
I think Virginia said no to Boy Wonder.
No, I don't like Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder's too gay. It's like he's crying out like, I'm gay, but it's okay because I love being gay and I don't care that I'm gay because I'm Boy Wonder.
Powder Toast Man's up there. He's like, Powder Toast Man. What? Boy Wonder.
No, at least it's not the Wonder Twins.
I like the
Yeah,
blockheads.
the only thing is we need a singer, you know. That's the thing. We need somebody that can sing.
The blockheads are fucking rad. And
Like
the little
Tanya or
dinosaur
Virginia,
too.
can either of you two sing?
We can sing, we can dance, we can do
I
whatever
sing.
you want.
I sing just fine, but apparently
We need
you
a-
want
we
a
need a-
girl
Yeah,
singer.
we want a female. We need a
But
female
it's gonna
singer.
cost your ass.
We need a female singer.
Definitely.
For
There'll be a meeting in the ladies' room. Gonna be back real soon.
be real soon. Virginia says all she can sing is
Just like,
Jeeps.
I have none.
Jeep here, a Jeep there, a Jeep. I lost my
Everywhere, beep, beep.
life in
Jeep,
a
jeep, jeep, jeep,
Jeep.
jeep, jeep.
I
Jeep, jeep,
rolled
jeep, jeep.
over and found Rover in my Jeep.
roll over, Rover, in your Jeep, and then roll over. Don't roll over.
Freestyle.
Definitely
Dude,
don't
Sean
roll
says,
over,
I do
and don't
freestyle
roll over
every
like
night.
fucking more than once, and don't roll over fucking more than twice, and definitely don't do it like 4 times because it
I
really
only went
fucking hurts,
4-wheeling
dude.
with my buddy, had a Jeep, and the fucking almost died. Lucky that bar was up, with the windshield. The branch was 3 inches round, and it hit the fucking thing.
Virginia
My
says she
head
can
went down.
dance. We'll get Virginia to twerk for the video.
I can
All right,
dance
so
if
we
you
got
wanna.
Virginia's
I
the
can dance all
twerker.
night.
Who's going to be the singer? Tanya, can you sing, Tanya?
I like that Bark Bark Disco in June. That's a rad ass tune.
It'd be cool, like do some like old school stuff, bring like with a new twist to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
like that new fucking song, or it's not that new, but it's new to me, I guess. Yeah, it's fucking Bark Bark Disco, I guess, is the guy's name.
Yeah.
And then June. You're such a fucking moron. It's fucking awesome, dude.
You're such a
It's like all
fucking
80s, but it's
moron.
like all
Yeah.
yeah.
80s
Have you heard
with
that
a millennial twist.
Have you heard that fucking band? Is it Pedals? No, Pedals is the name of the song.
No,
It's like
I haven't heard that one.
You would swear to God it was an 80s song, but they're all dressed up like fucking Michael Jackson and Madonna and shit.
Really?
The song is fucking awesome.
Who's it called?
Yeah, the song's
Who's
called
it called?
Pedals, and the band's called
Pedals.
What's the band called? It's I would have to look it up on. I'm not online. Oh, I better plug in. I'm gonna die. Everybody always says that. I better plug in or I'm gonna die. My phone died. It died? What, did you revive it? You must be a fucking miracle healer then if it died and you fucking brought it back to life and resurrected that shit. Oh,
There's
you
one
mean the
called
battery
Pedals by
died. Oh,
Pentronics. Is it Pentronics called
Virginia
Pedals?
says, laugh out loud, twerk. No, I can dance.
we can dance if you wanna. We can
Definitely
dance all
not
night.
We can leave your friends behind. But your friends don't dance,
safety
and if they
dance.
don't
Oh,
dance
yeah,
with
I
us,
love that.
no friends of mine.
You can dance. You can dance. It's the
You
safety
can dance if you want
dance.
to.
Okay,
You
no,
don't
it's called.
know already will.
There's a lot of songs called Pedals. I don't know who you're talking about. Is it
It's got like a
PEDD or TT?
We
What
can
kind of
act
pedal?
real
like
rude
pedals,
and
like
totally removed, never
flower
act like an
petals.
imbecile.
Yeah, I can't find it.
What's the name of that band? I'll fucking look at it really quick.
We can dance. We can sing.
No, I can't.
Uh-oh.
Well, maybe I can, but just like in the shower. By myself.
It's a safety dance. It's a safety dance. Yeah.
We gotta do some TI songs.
I like the Depeche Mode.
Me too. Yeah.
Depeche Mode
My
is like
favorite
cool
one
and
was
shit.
the one. My favorite one was the one where they do the Twin Towers. Ever you wanted, you ever needed here in my heart.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one, the Twin Towers song before the towers went down. It's just awesome just to watch it.
Yeah, I think Flies on the Windscreen. And
I'm taking
like
a
one of my
drive
favorites.
with my best friend. Don't ever let me down again.
And then People Are People is a good one too.
Yeah. Master and Servant.
Besides Master and Servant, which is I like Leon Russell though. He's fucking badass too.
How about Frankie Goes to Hollywood? Frankie
Well,
Goes to
Frankie
Hollywood.
Goes to Hollywood is the shit, man.
Relax,
Yeah.
don't do it. When you want to come
Shooting
down,
stars.
down, down. When you want to come down, down, down.
Down.
Love that one.
Yeah.
Virginia says, "People are people. What can't you see?"
You and I should get it on all night, baby. Oh, oh, oh.
That's it. Yeah. Get it. Killing me. Angels are killing me. He just rewrote the song. He made history.
Oh, yeah.
That's Angel's version of "People are people. What can't you see?"
Why can't it be?
Yeah.
That you and I should get along so
Under the sheet.
awfully.
Yeah, he had something else. He said, "Baby, you ought to be my baby. Get it on, baby, with me."
be my baby tonight? Oh yeah.
Why must a man hate another man?
You like what? What is that?
That's People Are
Oh,
People.
Tops. That's what it is.
I heard
What
some
should it
song the
be?
other day. It was one of these other TIs played it. It was this girl Nikki TI or something. It's called
Dicky.
what is the song she was playing? Everything go right. Everybody just goes. Ah! It's like the Achoo song. I go Achoo. Everybody did everything go right. I don't know.
You mean Bob Marley?
No,
Every
what's the
little
name of
thing
that song? I can't remember.
is
I used
gonna
to call it
be
the Achoo
alright.
song. Everything, blah blah blah. I'm sure Virginia knows it. It was like a rapper hip hop song.
Rapper hip song. The Players Club?
No, it's the Achoo song. I call it the Achoo. I can't remember what the name of it.
Can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. No?
Nope.
I don't know. Oh, E40 Sprinkle Me, maybe? I don't know. What does it sound like, Will?
Oh, it's the Achoo song. I can't think of it now. My brain fart. It's got a brain dead. If I go back to a channel, I could have listened to it. I don't remember.
Back in the channel again.
Back on the channel again.
And it gets lonely out here every night. Back in the saddle again. So I'll just chew on me some Jimps and weed.
Did you even finish your story, Angel?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Did I? Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think so. I think we started talking about some other shit.
Fuck. I forgot to go take Catrice the fucking key.
Yeah, how did your friend die? I guess we didn't get to that point. What was his last day?
From being just fucking. It was on Saturday, and he just died from being a fucking hardcore partying, old guy that survived cancer like 3 times.
How old was he? How long did he make it?
I don't know. He was in his 70s.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad then.
Yeah.
If I make it to then I'll be happy. The way it worked on this targeted shit.
You say you forgot to give somebody some keys or something?
Oh, yeah. I had to go over there because all the fucking tweakers and shit, they were over there instantly they stole everything almost right away and shit.
What?
And I didn't know. Yeah. So, and I didn't know, so fucking somebody would have let me know. I would have fucking been over there right away, like immediately and shit.
Virginia said she dated E40 DJ for years. E40 DJ.
The real E40, like the big.
That's what she said.
Big time E40, like Sprinkle Me E40.
Tanya said she's ready. Yeah, I listened to Nikki's show yesterday. I had nothing to do. I listened to 2 of her live streams. They were pretty good. Let's talk about it, Nikki says. You're a real TI. Let's
Connor does that, says, tell all his friends that he's gay.
He's gay. He's so gay.
Let's all talk about it. We're all TIs. Let's be mature adults and talk about it. Instead of talking about having sex and jumping in the sack and screwing each other, let's talk about it first. Everybody, let's talk about it, she said. Instead of you men coming in here all horny and hot, let's talk about it.
Out.
We want to talk first. It's time to talk before we jump.
I don't know.
That was the great
diving in
message.
head first. Well, face first, I guess.
These younger men come into these older TIs. I said to this TI that was coming on to me, he must have been 29 years old. And I said, son, I'm old enough to be your mother. Do you still want me? It was a great show she had.
You betches. Well, maybe back when I was 25 or something.
So if he was 29, I guess she was probably close. She's in her mid-50s or so, probably.
Yeah, that's when I was 25. She was 50.
Me and Scotty's age. Old timers. We're all old timers. Welcome, Connor, to the stream.
And none of them were my choice, and they were all freaking set up honeypot.
Connor's gay, but there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. As long as you're not like all flaming and stuff and like let everybody know. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you gotta be a closet whore gay.
Yeah. Gotta be like one of those lumberjack kind. Yeah, they'd never know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one that hide in the closet with the towel and shit. The one that got
Some
a,
big old bear guy.
got a blanket, and they got the door tied off with a bungee cord.
Oh yeah, come on, boy.
Cord. So you don't go pull out your
You
pecker.
don't get you a spanking there, boy.
Don't pull out your pecker in front of me. I'm out there snatch that shit up. Connor says he's not gay.
Got a whole freezer.
He's pissed off at just got.
I don't care. That first comment made me have to do it.
Sure is hot outside. Would you like some popsicles? You can come inside. I got some popsicles inside.
Connor says he's not gay, Deb. He's mad at you, Scotty. You who called him gay. That's not right.
No, he said to tell all of his friends he was gay.
I'm Homo sapien.
He said, tell your friends that you were gay. Okay, well, he's gay.
Tanya says, Connor, hi. How you doing?
Wasn't that a song? Fucking, did they say something like that? Feeling groovy or something? Something about being gay? But it meant happy.
He's
back
happy.
then.
You know, you remember back in the old days, like when the dinosaurs roamed the land, they used to say
groovy.
Feeling gay.
Feeling gay.
I have to read this joke now. It just came in on my feed.
C'est vous la vie. That's the French version.
A lawyer, comedian, and a war hero walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What can I get for you, Mr. Zelensky?" That was it.
Oh yeah, I know who that one.
I should have invested in Zelensky stock last week.
Oh man, I should have invested in.
So it's all these war jokes now. They got war jokes, you know. Anything to make money. Connor's mad. His mood is killed, Scotty.
I don't care.
Oh no, you just killed my vibe.
Killed the vibe.
Now I can't perform.
Connor, can you sing? We need a singer.
He's in denial. Maybe it's a girl. Is it a girl? Connor, are you a female?
Maybe I'm no, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm alien.
I think Connor's got all girl videos. He's got one called Bad Pussy Ho, is one of his videos.
Oh, yeah? Did you see that new one by, what's that thing called? Cobra or something like that? Pussy? Oh, man.
He's got one called Bad Pussy Hole. That's one of his famous videos from Connor. The Bad Pussy Hole. The Bad Pussy Hole. The Bad Pussy Hole. He says because you can't see in the dark. It's a bad pussy hole.
That's why you gotta do it with the lights on, man.
That's what your finger's for. You can find your way there.
No, that's cute.
It's the guiding light, the days of our lives, sands through an
like
hourglass.
sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives.
Virginia said you should have your own show, Angels. She's so
I know.
infatuated with you.
Dude, I could even play everybody.
You did it. You did my show once. I think we all fell asleep, and you ran the whole show for 3 hours. And you had like 20 people.
Well, because he put everybody to sleep. He was just rambling. Fucking.
It was the very
Was
first
it New
time
Year's
I
Eve?
ever-
Was it New Year's Eve? Was that the show we did?
No, it was right before that.
Like I know it was right around that time. It's like I
But
fell
I did
asleep,
stay up-
Scott fell out, and I woke up and you were still on. You didn't even have
Yeah.
a cam or nothing or avatar. You were just like
Yep,
solo.
I
You're just
didn't even-
talking to the wind. It was wild.
Pretty much, yeah. It
We
was the
still
first
have
time
it,
I ever
still
even did it and got on or anything.
Everybody loved it.
That's crazy. I don't even know what I said.
I mean, I shut the thing off. I think it was like 3 a.m. or something. I woke up at 7 and you were still on or something. It was the
Yeah.
longest stream. I think it was like an 8 or 9 hour stream or something.
Well, I didn't. Your channel was brand new to me. I'd never even really been to it. Maybe
Right.
just once, maybe, or even that. I didn't know what was even going on. Plus, I'd never been.
It was funny though. It was just a classic moment.
I was just like, all right, whatever. Nope. I was talking to myself anyways. Fucking.
You were really going at it.
Might as well fucking. And
So,
I know I
like,
jump
10
around,
years
so
of
people are like,
stories.
what
It was
the
like
fuck is
10
this?
years of stories
Wait,
rolled
where am
into
I?
it. Go about 3 hours. It's pretty good. It was a
No
good one.
segues, probably, huh?
Yeah, Virginia. If you didn't catch it, he did a 3-4 hour solo on one of my streams right before New Year's. I think when we all fell asleep. Angels kept going.
Yeah,
She's
we
got to
were
catch
like
that one.
You were like the Yule log and putting everybody to sleep there and shit, crackling and popping and shit. I guess. And when I came on and everybody was like, "What? What's this?"
I think my computer even shut off and it was still the stream was still going or something. It was weird. StreamYard was still going without the computer on. It was like he woke up.
I wonder if the stream ended and he was still talking.
He was. Probably.
Yeah,
I
thought.
remember shutting the stream off. I'd love to find that one.
A bunch of times I was like, I'm probably just talking to myself here. 'Cause I don't
No,
know
you
what's
weren't.
going on.
You were actually. We were talking to you, but you couldn't hear us. That's what it was.
You couldn't hear nothing.
Oh,
You couldn't
yeah.
see nothing. You were just talking and talking.
You were like, I'm hoping these guys are hearing this, but I'll still do it anyway. You did good though.
Yeah,
You
I didn't
carried
know.
on.
I didn't have a clue, and it took me a while to figure it out too. Like,
I know, because you didn't ever know. It's like, dude, can you hear us? And you're like, nope, I can't hear us. He can't see us.
Angels, do you like Dre Dog? Is that Dr.
Dre.
Dre or is there Dre Dog? Is there two different dogs or Dre's?
There's so many
Yeah.
Dre's.
All I know
Be
is
more
Dr. Dre.
specific.
That's all I know. Like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
There's so
It's
many
Dr.
Dre's.
If it's Dr. Dre and Snoop Doggy Dogg, yeah.
How about
And then
Salt and
fucking-
Pepper?
Salt and pepper, heck yeah. I'll shoot, I'll push it, and push it real good.
I used to listen to this old rap song. I used to date this black girl. It's called Wash My Shoes. It's called Wash My Shoes. I don't know if
I
I can
listen to
find
everything, man. Listen to freaking
Wash
Robert
My Shoes. Me
Johnson.
too. I listen to everything. It's
Listen,
called Watch
dude,
My
there's-
Shoes. Excuse me. It's called Feet 3 Deep. Watch My Shoes. We used to go cruising around in my old Pontiac Grand Prix with this girl I used to date.
Here's what
We used
here's
to
what
go,
Connor
Watch
thinks.
My Shoes.
Connor thinks about your name, Angel. He says angels don't fall unless you shoot them down.
I guess. I wouldn't want to get caught doing that, though.
I have to go listen to the song now. It's called Watch My Shoes.
Watch
Here you
my
go, Virginia.
shoes.
Here was my song, Virginia. I'll put it. Here was my song, Virginia.
Hey, man, can you come watch my shoes?
This
Yeah,
is
man.
my
It's
song
dirty. Can you watch it for me?
with
Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah,
black
we're gonna go
girl.
watch a video. Have some vanilla ice cream.
Okay, what
Go
are
watch
you
a video.
doing? What are you doing, Will?
I'm
Is that
just,
something you wanna-
I'm just typing it in there for. You can't play it. It's copyright.
Oh, I don't care.
You can't
I'll play it. I'll play that
You
shit.
can't. Don't play it.
Let
Just
me
you
see if I can
can't
find
play
it.
it.
Where'd it go? I had it.
I dare you.
I gotta find it again.
You
There it
can't
is.
do that. You're gonna get in trouble.
All right, I'll put the link in the private chat. It's called "Watch
Okay.
My Shoes."
Watch your shoes.
That was my ex-girlfriend's favorite song.
Okay, we're gonna.
What do you know?
I don't see it. I see beatbox still. I don't see it. I don't see the
Everybody,
link.
watch
Oh,
my
that lip
shoes.
dry as fucking lip.
Oh,
I
dry.
put it in the wrong chat. I put it in the wrong chat. Here we are. There it is.
Dumbass.
There it is.
Oh, I put it in the
Okay.
wrong one.
Give me a minute.
We'll pull it out. Stick it in the wrong
Watch
one.
my
God
shoes. Shoes, watch
Never going
my
anywhere.
shoes. Shoes, watch my shoes.
And you said I can't play this?
You can play, but you get copyright. They won't hurt your channel. There'll be a credit in their thing.
Well, what if I say, hey, this is these motherfuckers and this is these motherfuckers song?
I think
Yeah.
that's how. Yeah, I think if you do that, then it's because that's what like.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
playing
know,
it
we
right
follow
now.
Vector and shit
What's
does.
their name? Yo, Boozy, Weeby, Foxy, and Trill.
It's called
Fan.
Watch My Shoes.
All right, this is gonna be.
Watch My Shoes. I always thought it was Watch.
Is that UL Boozy,
I always
Weeby,
thought it was Wash My
Fox,
Shoes,
and
but it's
Trill
Watch My
Fam?
Shoes. Watch my shoes. Do do
And
do
we're-
do.
And,
She
we're,
said,
and
"Watch
we're,
my
go-
shoes."
we're gonna risk the copyright strike to hear this fucking song for
This is
Will
my
from
ex-girlfriend.
from these
It's her favorite song.
motherfuckers doing this
Écoute, what?
motherfucking song on our motherfucking show.
Comment allez-vous?
Because
I don't know. It's
It's-
called. I used to think it was called Wash
it's called
My Shoes.
Wash My Shoes.
It's
I
called,
thought it was
it's called
Wash, but
Watch
it's
My
Watch.
Shoes.
It's called
Wash
Watch.
My
We're watching.
Shoes. We
Yeah.
washing shoes. Here we
Synchronate your
go.
shoes.
If we get a
Synchronize them.
if we get a copyright, I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
tell,
probably
I'm gonna.
will.
If we get a copyright, I'm gonna drive up there to San Jose and kick Will up the ass.
You
You're
probably
gonna get
will.
a copy wrong.
Yeah.
Get a copy wrong.
Everybody, watch my shoes.
Oh.
He's got the volume though. Maybe he won't pick it up. Let's see if YouTube can pick that up.
Oh, it'll pick it,
Can you
dude.
hear it?
Yeah.
Fucking,
I
it,
hear
it,
it.
I can hear
already
it. I
knows
can
it.
hear it. But beep, butt up, buddy. Maybe we can all sing
It's
it
already
over.
fucking pinned it.
Yep.
You're already flagged.
You're flagged. Wash my shoes.
I'm
Wash
flagged.
my shoes. My beep.
Okay, well
Everybody
that's the
watch my
song.
shoes.
We played a few seconds of it so they can
There you go.
they can watch my balls. I mean my shoes.
Oh, that's copyright for sure. It's a
What?
record label. Watch
don't
my
care.
shoes.
It's like a fucking 10-second clip. They can't bust you for that shit.
We'll see. That's a good test, though. That's good to see what they do.
That was some dudes with watch my shoes.
Yeah, I always thought it was wash my shoes. It's watch my shoes. I always got it wrong.
I said their names. I gave them credit, but that was for this. It was for this guy right here next to me.
You know what song is fucking rad? Strawberry Letter 23.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Because he wanted
That
to
song's
hear
fucking badass.
Strawberry Letter 23. That is great. I forgot all about that.
Dude, they did a remake.
Virginia says she can't wait to see me in San Joe. Kicking Will up the ass for copyright.
There's a Strawberry Letter. I gotta play that. I haven't heard that in fucking 30 years or something. How long is that? Old is that movie?
Oh, dude, the remake is cool. It's
12
full
years
on,
ago.
dude. So much symbolism in it.
Look! The gay guy says he's surprised you even had a girlfriend at one point. Will.
Who used to do? Who's the original singer of that song? Is it Brothers Johnson or Struggy Otis? Let's
Yeah,
see.
Brothers Johnson.
There's a Struggy Otis. We'll listen to that one.
Yeah, you got to do the one that's I don't even know who it is. It's not.
Yeah,
Daft
his is not
Punk
as good.
or-
I'm gonna hear the Brothers Johnson one. I heard the other guys. Oh yeah, Brothers Johnson's way better. 1977,
Yeah,
baby.
the real one.
God, Angels, you know your music, man. I forgot
Oh
about
fuck
this.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
man.
Procter Harm, you know.
This is the best.
The only
Yeah, this is a
only
funk
the
town,
best.
boy.
It's like trying to find the right fucking best good version, original version.
My
of,
uncle
like,
had the 45. I remember we
Oh,
used to
yeah?
play it. Yeah. This is the shit.
yeah. It's like trying to find the walk on by that's not Dionne Warwick, but the good one.
Walk on by. No, is it a
That's
different
like
song?
one of the best songs like ever, dude.
That
Don't you
song
think?
is killer. That one is that's awesome song.
Isaac Hayes does a bitchin' version of it, but there's still
Strawberry Letter 23. I'm like, I knew exactly what that was.
yeah.
The
When that
guy's
fucking
channel's
first
called Hard
hits,
to
it's
Find
like,
Beats. What else has he got? Hard to Find Beats.
oh, I got them all. It doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter when it was,
Yeah, that was a
who
good
it
one.
was.
That was the bomb.
Fucking got it all.
Remember that one band called the Gap Band? What the hell was that song?
Yeah.
This thing.
Yeah, I got
What the
fucking
hell was
gas.
that song? You dropped the bomb on me. Remember that? That was a good one
Yep.
too. Pew! You dropped the bomb on me, girl. You dropped the bomb on me. Yep. That's a classic.
Yeah, fucking.
How about this one, Angels? The Rubber Band Man. Remember that one?
Rubber
Soft in
Band.
the
I
jam,
know.
Rubber
soft in
Band
the
Man,
jam,
yeah.
Rubber
I know
Band
Rubber
Man.
Biscuit.
Soft in
You know
the-
Rubber
You don't
Biscuit?
remember Rubber Band Man? Soft in
Rubber
the
Band Man.
jam.
Not really.
That's a classic, Rubber Band Man.
You don't know Rubber Biscuit?
One of my favorites is I don't like to wear, or I wear dark sunglasses at night.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Corey.
Corey, oh yeah.
Not Corey. Corey. Yeah.
Oh, I have to
Really?
look it
I
up
didn't know
now.
Slipknot did that.
I think that was John Waite.
Who is it?
Who?
It's Corey Hart. Corey Hart, you're right.
Corey
Yeah,
Hart.
Corey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all heart.
I
No,
wear
John
my
Waite sounds like that.
sunglasses. They got the part where it pings both left and right speakers. Near, goes left ear, right ear. The sound recording was so good.
You like BOC? Like Reaper and
That's one of the
fucking
best
Godzilla?
songs, boy. That is
Cities of Flame.
25 million views. Corey Hart, 25 million views. You know that's a good song.
Bodies go.
It's either a good song or there's 25 million idiots.
Let me go
Right?
Oh yeah, it's
to
good.
rock
good.
and roll. Do, 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 do.
Any requests in
dude.
the chat for videos? Does anybody
Say
want to see
Godzilla.
anything?
Say
Oh yeah,
go.
Godzilla.
No.
Speaking of Godzilla, okay,
Go
I saw.
Godzilla.
Everybody quiet. I saw
Whoa.
Godzilla. I saw Blue Oyster Cult live in Spartan Stadium in San Jose in the 80s.
No way.
The guy,
You're a fucking
the lead
motherfucker.
singer rode his Harley onto the stage, put the mic in the fucking exhaust, and revved it up. And then they played
I didn't-
Godzilla. It was awesome.
Oh,
It
I
was
was
the
gonna
best
say.
concert.
I thought you were saying that he threw you bouquet of flowers and then
No,
grabbed you by the hand and brought you on stage.
no.
Oh,
He drove his Harley on stage, put the mic in there, and fucking hit the gas, man. It went brum off through all the speakers. It was great. Spartan Stadium,
that's cool.
San Jose. I don't even
This
know if the
is
place still there.
Sparta. Oh, that kind of shit.
Spartans. That
Spartan
was my
Stadium.
junior high. We went from the Spartans to the Trojans. Fuck that.
Tanya says Rose Tattoo, great man. I don't know who that is.
Rose Tattoo. What?
Virginia
songs?
saw Metallica at Tower Records on Capitol Expressway. I don't think I don't know if I saw Metallica or not. I can't remember.
I've never seen
did.
Metallica. I don't think
I've
would.
seen them either. I've seen a lot of them. I've seen
Little
Judas Priest and
Judas. Oh man, Judas Priest would be bitching to see. Actually, I did see Rob Halford though. when he
Scorpions
was
and Judas
singing
Priest.
for
Is the same concert I saw. There was a. I
Ice
forgot.
Age.
Scorpions were first, and Judas Priest was the backup band.
Yeah, I didn't see too much
I
big hair.
saw Metallica once, and I can't remember the name of the band that played before them, but they played that song, Wildfire. Ooh, something or other. Fucking their name was. I can't remember.
Oh, the one
But
about that horse? Fucking
no. Shit.
Wildfire.
No, that's an old one. I'm talking
the
about
best-
a newer band.
The best
But-
concert I saw for sound was probably
And,
Yes.
and I
They had
can't
the-
remember their
the
name,
best-
but we booed them off the stage because we wanted to see Metallica.
God, booed them off. They must have
Oh,
sucked.
bummer.
We did. It's like
That's
everybody
horrible.
saying,
You're mean.
boo, boo, we want Metallica, fuck you, we came here to see Metallica. And they did.
Dude,
They
the
left
worst
the stage.
concert-
They left the fucking stage, and Metallica got on and
Oh,
said,
yeah?
wow, that's really rude, people, but here we go. Fuck them.
Yeah. Dude, we had a couple times like that. We
Virginia
had one
says you
band
saw
that really sucked.
Barry Manilow. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, yeah. He fucking lived down here. We had
He
a,
was a flamer. He was
friend
a
that used to
flamer.
work for him. Yeah, and he was a fucking asshole to our this friend that we have. He's like this cool old guy, dude. Just
I think
harmless.
Barry Manilow
guy
and
that
Elton
minds his
John
own,
would
but-
make a headliner.
Yeah, they are, dude. They're fucking. They can be fucking.
They had Journey play, I
punks,
think, a
dude,
year or
like,
two
really.
ago at Santa Cruz Beach. Journey played for free.
Oh
They
yeah.
got a new singer. That's not the same
Yeah,
singer.
they got people come and play out at the base for free too, and civilians can get in sometimes to get on and watch, but mostly it's for the base. They've had a bunch of people,
Let me see. I'm
country
gonna
to
find out.
rap to
I can't
heavy
even
metal
remember
shit.
the name of that band, but I'm on.
But they
Eddie
kicked out
Murphy,
Sublime.
Party All the Time. There's a guy that has a website called Eddie Murphy, Party All the Time.
Party all the time,
Yeah,
party all the
came up
time.
next.
Gonna party all the time, party all the time. Yeah, I remember that song. I like fucking not Kokomo, but fucking what's his dipshit, you know? Gigolo and Everywhere I Go.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
Van Halen remake, fucking punk ass. What's his name? Diamond Dave.
Virginia was talking about that other group earlier. Let me think it was Two Live Crew. Hey, want some
Oh yeah.
pussy?
Good, you know you look so good.
Hey, want some pussy?
Little real nigga, knock that.
Two Live Crew. Hey, we want some pussy. You
I
park
just
your
gave my
pussy in
friend
my
that CD.
garage or whatever.
Yeah, like last week, dude. He saw that CD in my
That
fucking
CD was banned everywhere.
pile and he grabbed it. Oh yeah, well he's probably got probably worth some dough. Then I probably might want to get that back. Baby got back.
Connor said
Yeah.
the mods can't spell. Which mod wasn't spelling?
Oh my goodness.
I always spell bad.
You need to go to
Connor
mod
says we
school.
don't spell good.
You know that song. Come on, little honey. Can't think of it.
Sing it, Scott.
Wild and you're screaming. Wildfire.
Wildfire. I don't know if that's
Inside
Wildfire.
me, wild and you're screaming. Wildfire.
You want to know one of the coolest songs ever,
Shit.
ever?
What is it?
It's by
Can't think of the
Mr.
fucking
Green.
name of it.
Who? By who?
It's by Mr. Green.
Mr.
Name's
Green.
Mr. Green. Yeah.
Mr. Green.
It's called fucking.
The night before. Apple.
If-
Apple
no.
Inferno. Germa. Thumb.
No.
Beans.
No.
Jeans.
No.
Instrumental.
No.
Animated. I'm looking at all the live from the streets. Mr. Green. Mr.
Life in
Green.
the streets. No, it's the best song. Fucking is if I don't go to
Anthem?
hell. Yeah, if I don't go to.
I don't know. I can't.
You got my fucking brain scrambled, scrambled
I
eggs
don't
right
know.
now.
I know. I can't think of the song Mr. Green YouTube mix.
If I don't go to hell before I die.
Is that the one? Okay, I found it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go listen to it. Mr. Green, live from the streets.
Yeah, it's only like a 2 minute and something song, but you want to listen to that song like fucking all day long, dude. Especially if you get the one with the cool video that goes to it.
That's
Yeah, that's him. Actually, that's a good one to watch. It's him making it. That's the one of him making it.
Yeah, I heard that's the remix. The one I think I know you're talking about is the right one. I'm finding these remixes. I know what you're talking about. These are all the wrong ones, though. These are all the wrong ones. I can't find. I know which one.
And then go back and watch that because that's like.
I can't find the right one. I can't find the right one. These are all remixes.
I'll have to send it to you.
I need the original. The original's not here.
It's pretty cool. It's got like it's a visualizer one. It's got like some hot chick smoking weed.
What's the name of the song? Do you know?
Yeah, if I don't go to hell before I die.
Yeah, they have that in there. If I don't go to hell, I've heard the song.
And it'll say featuring like Janice or something like that. But there's one that has a video with a visualizer that's fucking awesome. It's got like, you know, that aerobics guy. What's his name? The curly haired guy. You know, the little gay curly haired guy.
That's not what I can find.
It's got.
What? What? What happened?
Yeah, that's not the one. It doesn't sound like what I was thinking of.
Yeah, it's a
Tanya
badass tune.
says it gets depressing.
Are you guys listening to No? K-N-O? No.
What other music can you bring up?
And the funniest thing is, I can hear the song in my head. The name of the band starts with an O, but I can't fucking remember it.
Oh, there's a lot of bands.
I know.
That leaves us pretty dry. What's the song sound like, Scott?
Is it Guar?
No.
Ovation?
Got my eyes on you. Come on, little honey. Shit, I can't think of it.
My Eyes on You song.
Shake it. I can't think of it.
Chase Rice, Eyes on You. Drake, Got My Eyes on You. There's a couple of them. Got my eyes on you. Every time I see you, I'm empty on my view. I can't get over you. Is it the soul version, or is it a rock song?
Well, they opened for Metallica, so yeah, it was a rock song.
That's the other version.
Have you heard that lounge music that's like they redo like rap or heavy metal songs, but they do it in like lounge and shit?
No, I only thought it was the country and
like he does Snoop Dogg, like Gin and Juice, but it's all like jazz, like lounge style. It's funny fucking shit, dude. It's kind of comedy.
I think everybody's in California but Tanya and Connor. We got two non-Calis here. It's mostly a Cali chat. That's why we're still up this late. Everybody else is in bed sleeping on the East
We're
Coast.
the Calico.
Calico.
Fuck.
Calico.
You can't see me, bitches. You can't see me. Yeah, no.
Virginia says, don't feel bad. I'm cool now, but anxiety as well. Me too.
Yeah, I'll wind up with Debo Chinku. Only person get me out of my mama.
Your mama ain't got shit on me, motherfucker. I hear the torch.
Shit.
Angel sound effects. Here we go. I could win every time. As soon as I hear something from Angel, I know what it is. We should do a show and tell night. Okay, Angel's got a click. Angel's got a he's got a clicker.
$20 sex camera.
If you can name that what he's doing right now, you get a $10 bill. Only on the Angel show. Angel have his own show where he just does show and tell.
We could have the show and tell one. We could have the guessing game one. We could have the showing guessing game and tell.
Yeah, it says in my notification, Scott is live 2 hours ago, so it did show up.
The peep show and tell.
I got the notification.
Peep.
Everybody's doing the Havana syndrome now. There's another.
I know. A whole day of
TI.
Havana syndrome, and it's
Yeah,
like
they're all
there's
copying
all
the
fucking
60 minutes. The 60-minute
spotlight, fucking
they're
all
on the
these
60
people.
minute
Poor
60
people.
minute
Wow.
bandwagon.
Let's fucking put them up on a pedestal, you know. They
Autumn
have,
target
you know,
individual in New Zealand just
5
did
minutes of
did
what we've
one.
had every day of our fucking lives.
Yeah, everything's a Savannah.
But they've had it for 5 minutes, and they're diplomats,
Yep.
so they're diplomatic. So
Yeah, everybody's using the Havana syndrome because it just came out on 60 minutes.
yeah. Well, I got fucking Cuban cigar syndrome and shit too, from way back in the day.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, it was a trip, dude. I was about 6 months ago. I was in the auto parts store and shit. And there's this one cool kid. He's like kind of like native Mexican looking, you know.
Right.
He's got long hair and shit. He's a really cool kid, and smart fucking cat too. And he was like, he was getting pretty busy in there. And this one guy walks in, some old timer, and he's all, "Yeah, you give veterans a discount?" And you know, of course they do, because it says it right on the window. You know, the guy was just being kind of like one of those guys, you know, that does that kind of shit. And he's all, "Oh, I got a Purple Heart," you know, bragging about it and shit. And this Mexican kid is funny as fuck, dude. Because, like, to me, nobody else would even come close, and it must have been just directed actually specifically at me, or without him knowing, but definitely fucking triggered off by something somehow. Because it was all, yeah, I'm a veteran too. He's all just a domestic, you know, domestic veteran. He's all been going through the fucking war kind of shit. It was like kind of what he's trying to get across. The way he said it, dude, it was like, yeah, fuck, dude, I'm a veteran too, man. Fucking Purple Heart, fucking over and over again with this fucking program. People don't even know, you know, you don't have to go over and fight in some war for some, you know, branch of the military. Dude, we got fucking way worse than a lot of people do. Some guys don't ever see war or combat or nothing. A lot do, though, but
Yeah, I don't want to see it. I see enough on TV. It's enough. Oh, who knows if it's real with all they show you on TV?
Shit, none of it's real. Many Faces of Death is real. And Faces of Death is real.
And my ex used to say, I believe half what you see or whatever, or half you hear, that phrase, I don't know what it is. Only half of what you see and or
Yeah.
hear that phrase.
Yeah, it's like that stupid one. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I hate that one. I know it's like relevant sometimes, and sometimes it's like actually the only fitting thing, but I can't stand it.
It is what it is, baby. That's what I used to say. It is what it is, baby.
I'm trying to find out what that band is. Got me all fucked up. The Cult.
Oh,
God damn it.
Does that? Oh, the Cult? No way.
Yes. Yes.
I thought you said it started with an O. But that's pretty good. Yeah, I could see that. It would start with an O.
We booed those fuckers off the stage.
Oh, Cult. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, they had a lot of views. 49 million views, huh? Firewoman.
Actually, I think they live up here now, and they're doing some fucking music again.
What was the number one song? Let's see.
I think so. I think that's what my fucking buddy said.
Sanctuary is the number one song. I have to go
Well,
listen to it.
It wasn't that they were bad. It was just everybody was there to see Metallica, and they didn't give a fuck.
There's been times like that too. There was this band that came on one time. We were waiting for probably In Flames or maybe Dark Tranquillity or something like that. And this one band came on called Jag Panzer, and dude, this guy was horrible.
The Cult is a band that doesn't even relate to Metallica. They're like a 80s band. They don't even sound like Metallica. That's why.
Yeah, they're
just a hip hop 80s thing. Synth band.
Yeah, they were like top 40 rock. They weren't Metallica type.
Yeah, doesn't even fit in the show. Somebody messed up on that venue.
On you.
They're gothic.
Come on, little honey. That song. Shake, 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 shake it. Come on, little sister.
Shake it up.
That's the Cars.
That's the Cars, yeah.
Shake it up, the Cars. They
were. But that's who it
Gary
was.
Hilton was here fucking Friday.
But then,
10 minutes
the
away.
cool thing about it is, then Metallica came on and played for like 3 hours, so we didn't.
That's a long show.
Yeah,
That's cool, man. I love that when they do that shit.
they
like
played for a
long
long
ass
fucking
show.
time.
That's what Iced Earth did, man. They get on and they play for like fucking 3 hours solid. They don't even stop, dude. And it's like hardcore fucking speed metal fucking the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
Connor
That's
says
fucking
he's
rad.
tired. It's 1:06 a.m. I'm tired too, Connor. I had to work all day. We're all tired. Tanya said it's 6
Me
p.m.
too.
She's lucky. 6 p.m. Oh,
6
it's prime.
p.m.
That's my prime time.
What's for dinner, Tanya?
Tanya, what's for dinner?
What's for dinner tonight?
Tanya, what's for dinner, Tanya? Tanya, what's for dinner? Tanya, what's for dinner? Tanya, what's for dinner? Tanya, what's for dinner?
Yeah, we really haven't even talked about anything TI really.
We had our little video.
We had the Havana Syndrome video, which is TI basically.
We had my boom video.
The horny video, the trumpet video.
Yeah. Other than that, we haven't really talked about conspiracies or anything.
No, not really.
Tahoe's hum.
Yeah.
Well, I think the whole focus on what our shows are is to get away from it all, to like escape being targeted. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to get away from it.
Even though there is no escape.
A temporary, it's like a false reality you get for a few minutes, a few hours. Stay away from the targeting.
Well, the thing with me the whole time, they're still doing their BGK.
Yeah, but it blocks it out.
I just ignore them. Yeah. I ignore their shit.
How's Rhonda lately? Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
She can go to hell.
Rhonda. Get her out of my heart. Get her out of my heart. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Get her out of my heart.
I wouldn't accept any help from that fucking bitch. I wouldn't care if I was fucking like stabbed 50 times in the side of the road. I wouldn't accept any help from that bitch.
Rice Aroni San Francisco treat. Yeah, that was a good commercial. Virginia. Rice Aroni, the San Francisco treat. What if you probably couldn't play that. What if they have that commercial?
Oh gosh, what for?
I know.
Oh, because Virginia said it.
Yeah. Oh, they do still have it. Vintage, 8 years ago.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, they still have Rice Aroni, dude.
What if you get copyright for that?
I don't know. I don't want to find out. Not for that.
It's not worth playing.
No.
It's a shitty commercial. It's not worth playing.
Wow, where'd Angels go? Angels fell. Angels fell. Angels fell. Angels that don't fall fell.
He always falls. Okay, Tanya's got sandwiches for dinner. Angels, if you hear us. What kind of sandwiches? Connor says he got shot down.
Yeah. Anyway, as we were talking about Angels, he didn't ever finish the story, really. Damn it. Well, yeah, he did.
I asked
after
him.
We bothered him for a minute.
He just said he was in his 70s and it was time for him to go. He partied too hard.
Something about Saturday, but shit, that's only 2 days ago. It's 3 days ago. Fuck, man, that's.
Tanya said she had ham and cheese. Were they grilled ham and cheese, Tanya? Grilled ham and cheese sandwich? Grilled ham and cheese is the best.
Ham and cheese.
If you grill it and slice it in the middle, and the cheese goes out.
Nice big
really
thick.
Good.
thick slices of some sharp cheddar on there.
Yeah.
Let it melt everywhere.
You take the ham and you fry it first, and you put the cheese on there, and then you put a lot of butter on both sides of the bread, and then you fry it on both sides and push on it with a spatula, and then cut it in half, and the cheese goes out. It's really good. Oh, she had a plain sandwich with no grill. You got to try the grilling idea, Tanya, sometime. You get a pan with a lot of butter, both sides of the bread, grill it. Oh, is it good? Grilled ham and cheese. Oh yeah. That's the bomb.
Can I have some cookies?
Cookies and milk.
I want well, hey, that's a good idea. And some milk. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, well, sorry. And some milk. Yeah, I got milk. Got milk, got cookies.
I ain't got shit. I don't feel like going and getting anything. Too lazy to go to get something.
Well, you can go to the refrigerator, right?
I got cookies down there. I got like 2 or 3 left.
I've got Chips Ahoy or Oreos.
I had chowed at dinner time.
But 2 different kinds of Chips Ahoy. That chewy, chunky kind. The chewy ones. Oh, you don't know where they are? Well, if you can't find them, the regular Chips Ahoy will be awesome. Ooh, Girl Scout cookies. Oh my, they're the best, huh? They're the awesome.
I haven't seen those in a while. I think they stopped doing that. I haven't seen those in years.
The mint ones, those are my favorite.
I think they stopped because of COVID or something. I haven't seen any Girl Scout cookies since.
Yeah, well, they might not be doing their door-to-door thing, but you can still order them.
They used to put them in front of the grocery store.
You could order that shit online easy.
Yeah. They used to.
I'm sure you could probably order it online.
Have them at the grocery store.
Oh yeah, got the chewy Chips Ahoys.
Yeah, the chewies are good. I'd rather have chewy than the crunchy ones.
I need to get me a. Oh, there's Angels has fell back down from the sky here. There's an angel again. He returns.
Welcome back, Angel.
Angels have returned. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, I thought you said chewy.
Angels.
Oh,
the chewy Chips Ahoy. What are you doing?
Caw. Get away.
It's the crows.
Get it for me?
Okay. I love the crows. I love the counting crows. I love the black crows. I love the crow movie, The Crow.
Oh.
I hate crows. I don't normally hate, but when I do, it's crows.
They got a pole in the back, and they sit there on the wire, and they watch you. They line up on the wire, the electrical wire. The crows. I'm gonna get a pellet gun this summer and shoot the fuckers.
Yeah, be careful. There'll be 10,000 of them fucking the next day, stalking you. All right, cool.
They put all preservatives in our food now.
Yep.
I got cookies and milk. Ooh, yeah.
Cookies, milk and cookies, but I like mine from the boobies.
There's nothing better than having a fresh made batch of cookies, like from cookie dough, and you make them and you pull them out of the oven, they're still melted.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
Yeah, buy them
like Toll House cookies and stuff.
Yep.
Those are so good.
Oh God, don't eat Nestle products. You're eating fucking people.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking Cinemex, man. Heck, fucking 923 or whatever it is.
Cinemex, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking Obama cited it as a natural ingredient, but it's
really. So it's like what's that shit in Diet Coke they call aspartame?
It's not even
worse than that, man. It's Soylent Green, dude.
It's not sugar. It's not a sweetener. It's a goddamn poison. It's medicine.
Which one is it called?
Yep. Aspartame.
Aspartame. Yeah, I know that one. But what's one in the cookies?
Cinemex. It's in all of the PepsiCo products, Lay's, Frito-Lay's, potato chip companies, Kraft, General Mills.
I don't even know what it's in. This is new to me. I'm learning something tonight. Oh,
Oh yeah,
Sonomix.
dude.
SENOMYX. Okay.
Yep, Cinemix. It's Deborah Tavares,
It's called
StopTheCrime.net.
claim
Just
to have
down
reverse
fucking YouTube,
engineered
dude.
human taste. Okay, so they do it on purpose to
Yep,
make it
they do
taste
it on
good.
purpose. It's to turn everybody into fucking actual
Ceratose
real
natural
zombies. Because
sweetener breakthrough.
when you consume human flesh, it changes a part of your chemistry of your brain
Oh my
permanently, and it
god.
does turn you into
So it's
actual
worse than
real
doing
Soylent Green is people. Yeah.
Soylent Green is people, and that's what Cinemex is. So if you drink Mountain Dew, if you eat Doritos potato chips, or fucking
Okay, I got the list now. The
Toast fucking
2021 list. Here we
cookies, or
go.
I
Kraft
love
string
Mountain Dew, dude.
cheese, or cheese slices, you're
Oh my
eating
god,
fucking
it's in
aborted
everything.
baby fetus cells from Planned
It's in
Parenthood to
everything.
get fucking. Yep, it's in fucking everything, dude. It's all by plan and design. It's Satan's
Okay,
fucking
it's in
world, man.
Propel. Here's the water. Propel, Aquafina, Dasani,
Yep.
Pure Life, Perrier, Soda, Pepsi, Serum Mist, Mountain Dew, Mug Root Beer, Bark, Sprite, Coca-Cola, Brisk, 7-Up, Energy Drink, Gatorade, Powerade,
Yep, it's in
Vitamin
Gatorade,
Water,
Powerade.
Sobe, Monster, Amp, and
Yep.
Double Shot. It's in coffee. Oh my god.
It's in like
Starbucks, Seattle's
everything.
Best,
Yep.
Carnation, Max. Oh my god, Taster's Choice. It's in all the coffee.
It's in
Tea, it's in
your
Nestea, Lipton.
it's in your fucking deodorant, and it's in your perfume, it's in your makeup.
Juice, it's in Tropicana,
Yep.
Ocean Spray, V8, Naked. Oh
And
my
there's no
god,
debating it.
Odwalla.
Can't
It's
get
in
away from that
everything.
shit. Can't
Milk,
get away
it's
from
in
it. No,
milk.
the
Milk is
zombie
the
food
safest thing.
product.
That's
Milk
what
is
they
the
want.
safest.
That's what the devil wants, man. They want
It's in all
she
the
wants you to
Gatorades, all the
No,
Propels.
no
human
more
flesh
zombie
because
food
it turns
products.
you into an actual real zombie.
That was just the drinks. I gotta go on the other. That was only the drink page.
Yep.
There's a whole other one. Now,
Stop
food
the
chips,
zombie
All
food
your foods
sweeteners.
too, General.
Fritos, Sun Chips, Doritos,
Why do you think
Tostitos.
they have all this like
It's in
pre-programmed
everything.
zombie apocalypse
It's in
programming,
gum.
and then all these
Trident
fucking
gum. It's in Trident
yep.
gum.
It's in
It's
freaking.
Resident Evil for real.
Oh my, it's almost in
It
everything.
is.
It's all the
Goddamn
crack.
umbrella. Goddamn
Okay,
umbrella
what kind of
corporation.
cookies are you eating, Scott? Chips
Sickening.
Ahoy?
Chips
It's in the,
Ahoy.
It's in
it's in the
Chips
Chips
Ahoy.
Ahoy. Yep, it
Awesome.
says it's in
Fucking, I
there.
love it. I love that shit.
You're eating it. You're eating the Cinemex, whatever the hell it's called.
Yep.
Oh my
Cannibalism.
god.
Consuming human flesh.
I learned something new today.
I'm
Angels.
eating the Soylent Green, motherfuckers, and I'm loving it.
I didn't know that you didn't know that, but
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
I
It's
know
like,
most of this stuff.
you get all fucking Nazi-ish and start fucking,
It's
preaching
in
about
every
it. Trying to
Candy
fucking
Crunch,
people
Baby Ruth,
don't want to
Butterfinger,
listen though.
Kit
They get
Kat.
offended.
Hey, I had fucking I had cheddar hot dogs. I'm sure you got some shitty things to say about that today too, man.
It says they used aborted babies. What's
You don't
that?
want to know how they make fucking hot
Babies.
dogs.
They used the cell lines of an electively aborted human being. What the hell?
For what?
For the Cinemex.
Yeah, they get them from Planned
It's
Parenthood.
fucking
says-
Soylent Green, motherfucker. What I just
comes-
say? You're eating the Soylent Green.
You're using a cell lines of electively aborted human
Electively
being.
murdered.
Yeah.
Electively. Now wait a minute. You understand what that word means?
Yeah.
Electively.
They take
That
care
means
of
they-
It's right here,
They
word for word.
asked these motherfuckers that, okay,
Right.
can we use your aborted fetus for food?
I put it right in the chat. I'll just copy and
Does
put it
it?
in the chat. Check this shit out, boy. This is fucking insanity.
Bitches fucking
fit.
that go in there and murder their
Oh,
kids
there's
or have
too
their
many
fucking
words. I
asshole
can't
fucking
fit them all.
boyfriends do it.
I'll have to split
Do
it
it
into
with-
two.
They pay.
But
They cost the money.
that's insanity, boy. Okay, we're at which?
And then
That's-
these guys make fucking more money by taking it and fucking reselling what they've already made money on with their
Yeah,
fucking
that's
murder.
horrible. I'm putting it in this chat. You can just see it. Oh my god, it's horrible.
A large
Dude,
number
it's
of major
sickening.
food
It's
and drink brands across the United States and around the world in partnership with San Diego-based company Cinomix.
That's why
Soylent Green,
ice cream now.
Cinomix.
Everything I eat has Cinemex in it. Oh, angels, I can't
Fucking-
sleep now. I didn't see the ice cream. Is it an ice cream too?
I'm sorry, bro, but you know what? I'm sorry, but
That's got to be an ice cream.
it's like in everything.
It
It's
doesn't
in
show ice cream.
perfume even. It's like
Where's the ice cream? I don't see ice cream. Oh, ice cream. Here we go.
Fucking-
Dryers,
Fucking
Extreme,
Charlton Heston
Haagen-Dazs.
tried to
Okay.
warm us. God damn it!
So I gotta stay away from Dryers and Haagen-Dazs
Soylent Green is
and
people.
Nestle. Ice cream is safe then.
That-
Ones I eat, like The ones I eat don't have it.
Fucking this
That's good.
Cinemex shit.
Yeah,
What the
dryers.
fuck? Electively aborted lining of fetuses.
I've
What the
mostly switched
fuck?
to store brand stuff, no matter what it is.
Well, you
Like
told,
that's
taught
exactly
us,
the same as saying that we fucking chose to be targeted individuals.
you taught us
we
something new tonight,
you know,
Angels. I never knew about
good,
Cinemex. We learned something.
good. And it's
So
insane.
I'm eating electively aborted fetuses, huh?
Yeah, it's a
Well, the fetus
gene
didn't
cell.
elect to be
It's a
aborted.
cell, a gene
Well,
cell.
you know what I'm saying here.
You're
It's
eating a gene
carrier
cell.
host or host carrier did.
Yeah, it's like a gene. You're eating the gene strain.
What in the fucking hell?
Yep.
We
This
learned
is
something
exactly what it
today.
is. Hell.
What'd you say?
We learned something from
Come on,
Angels
say it.
tonight. I thought I
What'd you
knew
say?
everything.
I'll mute it. What'd you say?
This is hell. Where we live. And they're as above, so fucking below. Yeah, right. Motherfucking bullshit. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
Virginia, I saw the list. It's in about 90% of what you see in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Maybe 80%.
Waters are
I'll say 80.
renewable.
Oh, good night, Virginia. I think that's a
Good
good
night,
idea.
Virginia.
Did you say
I
she was
think,
leaving?
Meet Virginia.
I think 3
Oh, yeah,
hours
she
on
did.
3 hours on a Monday night is probably a good
Oh,
Yeah,
amount.
I said we
president.
don't go past 12 or whatever. I'm leaving at 12 no matter what.
Sing a song about the heartland.
12 o'clock's my curfew for the work night.
No, I think I agree with Virginia, even though there's 10 people watching in here.
Yeah, we can stay till 12. That's about latest.
No, we can't.
If you want to leave now, I don't care. I mean, that's as late as I'm going. We've said this before, and we wind up till 3 in the morning. It ain't happening tonight.
Yeah, that's what happens. And then we fucking say, "Oh, we can go till 12," and then we look at the clock and it's fucking 1:30 or 2 o'clock.
My eyes are getting heavy.
Yeah, no, you need to go. You need to go to work and like.
Yeah. I don't know.
Angels hasn't got anything
Angel's
else to
got to
say.
do a bong. He's got to do his bong.
Yeah, he's got to go do some bong rips.
Yeah, actually, I probably do.
Let's hear that bong one more time, Angel.
Yeah,
the water. Let's hear the bong.
It's not the good one.
The
no.
plumber's serenade.
Not the plumber's bong. Taking it from the bong. When I was a plumber,
The plumber's bong. The bong.
that's all I would
The bong
do
with the
was sing
plumber's
that
bong.
song. Fucking all the Cypress Hill up and down the fucking job site.
Tanya said she lives to learn. Live to learn.
You live, you learn.
You turn,
What is
you
that,
burn, you
Avril?
churn.
It's Avril Lavigne. Or no, it's not. Is it? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but after hearing about the Soylent Green shit, come on, dude.
Yeah,
I think that's
enough to fuck you up for weeks.
That does it.
Okay, I typed in everybody.
That
Okay.
does it for me.
Do you remember this song
Right.
called "Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting"?
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Those
kicks were fast as lightning. It was a little bit frightening. To climb with expert timing.
No, I like that song, like either "Slap You Around" or "Penis That I See." That's a good one. That's a really good one. It is a penis that I see. Sorry about that. Some odorous ruckus.
Okay.
Rip fucking Dave Brocky.
Are you doing the rip?
Oh yeah, the rip.
Yeah, give us the outro. Give us the outro, Angel, and then we're gonna knock it off.
We're gonna knock it. You better knock it off. Oh wait, not that kind of knock it off. Okay.
Make it a good one.
Oh yeah, I'll make it a good one. It'll be good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna have Angel's bong rip. It's a week. It sounds like it needs warm water.
Yeah, you need more water in there.
Dude, this thing's dry. Dry as a bone. Or either the water, bong water's old as fuck. Got some old bong water there.
It does look like it. There's something growing in it. Yeah, man. That doesn't too good, man. I don't know, man.
That wasn't a very good
I'll
one,
still
man.
try it, man. It's
That
okay.
was a
It's
bad
alright,
rip.
man.
That was a bad rip.
Yeah, you better even.
No,
Oh, man.
no,
What
that
a
was
bad
pretty
way to end the
bad.
show. It's a bad way to end it. Oh, Angels.
Shame on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably give it like time out Maybe I'll ground it for a while.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
ground
take
that
away its
bong.
Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah.
No Sega for a week, man. For you.
Sega.
We
I
better get
remember that
to
Billy
song.
Bob Thornton, man.
You remember the song Sega? I used to have the Sega Genesis CD. It was tight. Sega.
Doesn't work too good. Sega. Say it. Yeah.
All
They
right.
used to fucking get us all fucking hooked on that shit, huh?
So what was
Make us
that?
want fucking all that shit.
Was that as good as you're gonna do?
I guess so. I got one more fucking bong I can maybe fill.
Oh,
We got one more lung to fill. I don't know what happened to the first one, but I thought they had two. Maybe I better rinse it out. Can you hear that?
I hear the glub bloop bloop bloop.
All right. It's in the tool shed, huh? Back in the tool shed.
I could probably do better without a bong ramming.
Oh, you know, I can. I can do better without a bong. I forgot.
I'm gonna flush the toilet.
There you go. There, no,
Better.
that's
That's
the
better.
outro. That's the outro.
That's better.
Okay.
Until next time, everybody.
Thanks everybody. Until next time.
Yeah.
Probably be Friday on Will's channel. All right.
Yeah.
Friday at 9 on Will's channel.
Yeah, Friday night. See you there.
Yeah, you can check me out anytime, ladies. Oh yeah, all day long.
Yeah, they love you. They love you, angels.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
Storyteller.
So-
Show and tell.
Good night,
yeah.
sweetheart. When it's time to go.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's time to go now. It's time to go. Boom,
Good
boom,
night,
boom.
everybody.
See ya Friday.